Let's go to studio mode. Let's go ahead and turn that bad boy off. We're live. We are live. Let's go. All right. Let me go and... yeah, let's do that. Boom. Turning that on. Let's enable that. Oh boy. Let's just do that. And I need to do... All right. Hi, how are you? Thank you for the subscribe. Just making sure to get some things done here. One second, guys. Hi, I'm Rich Slaton. I am a caster for Clash Royale League. I probably should have taken a second here to get everything set up before I went live, but I wanted to let you guys start getting into the tournament right now. So let's see if people are actually here. I need to go ahead and put out some tweets. So give me a second here. Make sure everyone knows that we are live and we are rocking and rolling and ready to go with some qualifier action. Let me just see. Make sure you guys are ready to hear. Hello. Oh, whoa, a lot of people in the chat already. Dang, all right. Had no idea. What's up, everybody? Here I am getting everything set up. Here you go. This is going to be a CWA tournament qualifier, 1,000-person tournament. Top 8 make it onto the bracket round, and that 8-person bracket, the winner of that will get into the CWA Cup, a chance to compete against the best players in the world, and of course, win a piece of $1,000. And since you guys are already here, let's go ahead and let me go ahead and switch over to this Cabango. And there you guys go. There's the tournament. There's the password. Go sign up right now. First 1,000 people are the ones who get in. And as soon as we hit 1,000, essentially, as soon as we get closer, it seems like it's starting to slow down a bit, I'll start the tournament. So we're supposed to start at about 2. If we, you won't start before 2. But there you go. All the information is up there. I'm just filling something out real quick here. Let's see. Let me try this. Ooh, some people are already starting to sign up here. Oh, yes, I should put out the tweet first before I do that. Let's go ahead and get this. Let's share this thing, huh? By the way, guys, I know that you don't want to have competition in this thing, but come on. Share this thing. And if you haven't yet, boom, there you go in the chat. Subscribe to my channel, son. That's the whole point, is giving me a little bit of love, guys. That's all I need from you. So let's see, I'm so not used to using this specific thing with the stuff. Hold on, everybody. I'm trying to find... I'm not used to using the actual live dashboard here. So I'm looking for something. Oh, that's probably where it is, right? Yes! There we go. Going to put this thing up on Le Twitters, and then I will go take a look at all of your comments and the chats that you put into the Twitter chat or to the YouTube chat. Live now with at CWA Cup qualifiers. Come play for a chance. Chance at the $1,000 prize pool for a chance to compete against the best. Here we go. To compete against the best for the $1,000 prize pool. There we go. I'll come and take a look at things in just 1 second. Make sure with all the... There we go. Put that up there. Boom. Link. Boom. Hashtag Clash Royale. Live now, CWA come and play for a chance to compete against the best for a $1,000 prize pool. Clash Royale link, boom. I'm going to go ahead and tag the Clash Royale esports channel, and boom, boom. Tweet is up. Hi, I'm back. I was trying to set up Super Chat so that if you guys want to yell stuff at me, you can do so, but I don't know how I'm supposed to set that thing up correctly, and I don't want to make any mistakes. Mister, is that what it's supposed to be? And my company name is Rich Slaton. I think all of this is correct. If I didn't fill it out correctly, I'm going to be in some trouble. But you know what? Let's just do that. I accept. And now can people super chat? Oh, super chat's turned on. So if you guys want to super chat and make sure I notice you, man, you're more than welcome to. I am new to all this business. Let's see. Got some people in here. You're dumb. Tim Stewart. Well, hi, Tim Stewart. You are blocked. Peace out. What's up, guys? Hi, I am here. My name's Rich Slaton. The password is on the screen. It says champion. Boom. That's the password. There's the tournament right over there. CWA Cup, Rich Slaton. If you search Rich Slaton, you search CWA Cup. Just make sure it's the one hosted by my alt account Crime, CRIIIME. And yeah, we'll start. We're going to start no earlier than 2. Hopefully start about 2 o'clock. We're going to give people a chance to get in here. And yeah, the password is right. The password's right there, dude. Password's right there. It says password on the screen, bruh. That's where it is. So don't be confused. Unless that guy, I mean, hopefully that guy was calling. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna unblock him. I think. Oh no, I didn't. Did I just hide him? What did I do? I hope I didn't block him. Oh, he's still here. Yeah, password is champion, all caps. Champion, all caps. CHAMPION, all capital letters. Guys, if you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel, man. I need more subs. Trying to hit that 5K mark. You know what I mean? Also, you can follow me on Twitter if you're not already. Password's right on my face cam, dude. It's right down there. There's the password. Look at that. So that's my name. That's Rich Slaton. That's who I am. I'm one of the casters for CRL. Also, I'm a human being. And then right below that, it says password. And then below that, it says the password. The password's there. All capital letters. Champion, which is what you want to be. A chance to be a true champion. A chance to compete against the best Clash Royale players in the world. A chance to win part of $1,000. That's a lot of dollars. Like, that's more dollars than I currently have. You know what I'm saying? Crimson Karma already subbed, I think because of OJ. Well, that's really nice. Thank you, OJ. Password is all caps. That is correct. Where is the password? Right below you. Richland was attorney start. Attorney will start. I'm going to not start at least until 2 o'clock, which is 15 minutes from now. I'm going to wait at least that long. I'm going to try to give people enough time to like get in here. I put the Twitter out. What do I think of the Heal Spirit? It currently looks like it might be broken, but we'll see. The Heal Spirit looks like it could be a real issue. We'll see what happens. It's going to be curious for it to be introduced at this stage with CRL East starting on Saturday. So, oh boy, a completely meta-shaking card that's going to be introduced right before CRL East starts. That's crazy. So we'll see what happens there. The 1,000 will not be broken. So here's how this tournament works, guys. You sign up. You do it with you go to the thing that's over there, CWA Cup, Rich Slaton. I see 122 people in here already, so yeah, let's get it. More people who are in the tournament than are in my stream right now. How dare you? How dare you, sir? And then, yeah, you sign up for champion. The top 8 people will move on to a bracket that will also happen right here on this channel, right after this tournament's over. And then the winner of that will qualify for the CWA Cup. And we played against the best of the best. Oh, you know, players that you may have seen win world championships in Clash Royale. Maybe some of your favorite streamers. But there are, I believe, 54 invited pros and then another 14 or 15 qualifier spots available. 2.6 looks better with Heal Spirit than Ice Spirit, I say. Maybe. I don't know. Jose, it says password on the screen. I'm not going to, you know what? If you guys can't figure out what the password is by looking at the screen, I can't help you because the password's on the screen. Is right there, man. It is not hard to find. Not going to start yet. Means everyone sees your Twitter, so that's good, Slaton. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully they see my Twitter's on the screen. Boom, you know what? There's a link to my Twitter right there in the chat. How about that? How about that? What's up? What's up? That's where it is. Twitter me. Be like, @RichSlaton. Slide in my DMs or whatever. But don't ask me. Dude, people ask me for money in my DMs, like a lot. I don't know how much money you guys think I have. Enough to afford some dope hats, obviously. I got fresh hats right here, right here, right here, right here. But why no loss cap, Latak? Because I wasn't told to put a loss cap on. Was I supposed to put a loss cap on? I was not told to do so. I just went with the format they gave me, dude. So, bam. That's what it is. But have I pointed out where the password is? Nope, I have never. Connor says, great video this morning. Hey, guys. Yeah, you know what? Let me go promo my video a bit, bro. Hey, buddy. A lot of the streamers have done 3 or 5 loss cap. Oh, well, I didn't do that. I should have. That would have been fun. That would have been more interesting. But I just didn't know that was a thing to do. Or a thing that I was like, allowed to do or whatever. Hold on, guys. I'm about to drop a link to today's video that I put in. Boom, coming into the chat right now. Boom. There is a full roster breakdown for CRL East involving with me, my co-host Andrew Guy, and your friend Koji-san, who's a Spanish caster. Say hey guys. Oh, I'll give you that one in a second, Jose. And it's a full breakdown of all the different rosters in CRL Asia, predictions for both MVPs, champions, etc., etc., etc. So many Graveyard and Sparky players trying to make a hard counter. Yeah. Say hey guys like Ash. Here we go. Hey guys. Was that a good Ash impression? Hey guys. Hey guys, Ash here. Was that a good? I don't know. I haven't spent a lot of time working on my Ash impression. I can do Alex Jones, the conspiracy theory radio host and TV or whatever, internet host. I can do Alex Jones pretty well. I can do a pretty decent Pauly Shore, buddy, because I used to work at the Comedy Store. And you kind of have to have a Pauly Shore impression of some sort if you work there. But yeah, I haven't really worked on my Ash yet. When does it start? It starts in approximately 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, this Clash Royale tournament should be starting. I might push it a bit depending on how much people are signing up. We will see, but at the earliest, in 10 minutes, this tournament will start, and we will see who is the best 8 of you. And that top 8 will go on to a bracket round, and we'll see in that bracket round which one of you will go and compete for $1,000. People are going to get 20-plus wins. Dude, do it. Let's see. Lasse? Bachman? Okay, so your first name sounds like Scottish, like Lasse. And then your last name, Bachman, that's a whole different ballgame. I don't even know what to do. I don't know what accent to do. But nice to see you, too. Cheesecake is good. When does it start? Never. We don't do tournaments here. Greetings from Peru. Wish you success and blessings. Ricardo, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Never been to Peru, my friend. Hold on, is Ash here? Did our friend CWA jump in? Let's see. Much more RNG with no loss cap, you feel? Yeah, I get you. I didn't know I could put a loss cap. They just told me to make a tournament. So I did. Revel! What's up, man? Why didn't you tell me I could put a loss cap on? That would have been more fun. I will. You know what? Maybe I'll even play a couple of games. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and join the tournament. Maybe I'll play a couple of games. We'll see what happens. Which one of you can clap me? Am I the only French player here? You might be the only French person, Crazy Brent. You start at 2,300. I start in about 10 minutes. That's what's happening. How many classify? 8 move on to a bracket, and the winner of that bracket qualifies for the actual CWA Cup. So that's what's happening, man. What time is it in the U.S.? Well, in California, it's 1:52 p.m. On the East Coast. Add 3 hours because we're a very wide country. I know that most countries are very skinny. We're a wide. Our country is as fat as we are. How about that? There you go. What is the password? It's on the screen. That's what the password is. My word, people. It's like you are playing a game that involves your eyes, but you don't use your eyes. Guys, use your eyes. Password's on the screen, man. What is the CWA Cup? Last phase. The CWA Cup is an invitational, a pro-am semi-invitational tournament where I believe 50-something professional players, some of your favorites, have been invited to compete, and then there are 14, I believe, open qualifying spots to get into the tournament. The winners of those qualifying tournament spots will go up against the invitational players in a group stage and then a bracket stage. Basically, it's a giant tournament to see who can win a bunch of money at Clash Royale and also beat a bunch of people. So, some of y'all, please yell when the tournament starts. Yell? My kid's asleep in the next room. He's like right there. He's like right there. I can't yell. Yell? Yell. Animals you are. Password is on the screen. Type that in. Yes, there you go. Yeah, the password is like right there. If you can't find the password by using your eyes, then I can't help you, dude. I'm going to sign up for this tournament. Join. Oh, I have to end the tournament that I'm currently... What the heck is going on? Am I currently in a tournament on this? Oh, yes, I am. There we go. Let's go there. Let's go ahead and join the CWA Cup, and maybe one of you will end up fighting against me in a head-to-head battle for dominance. You have the same voice as Koji when he casts? I do. I do. You're a very nice man. Much love to you. Dob man? Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate it. I have the same voice. No, when Koji casts, he's like, Katalo, 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 Katalo. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Saber carries. It'll be happy to spend time with his daddy. We've had a lot of father-son time. Can anyone write when it will start? I can't hear the stream. Why? Were your ears damaged in an accident? Are you like Daredevil, but for ears? You know what I'm saying? Like the hero Daredevil's blind, but he can hear really well. Are you the opposite, where like you can't hear, but you can see like super crazy because of a weird chemical accident that took place in some small borough in New York? I've seen that Koji. LOL. Yeah, Koji's the best. Yeah, the Cantalo. Yeah, it's Koji and Kamanos are good friends of mine. I'm gonna miss hanging out with them. Phase up. I can't go, man. I can't. I have to wait until another 6 minutes. Another 6 minutes, dude. I don't think they have closed captions that are happening this quickly for a live stream, bro. When does it start? In about 6 minutes, dude. In about 5-6 minutes. We're at 301 players right now. La Mufa. This is an hour-long tournament. Are there pros in this tournament? I haven't checked to see if there are any pros who've signed up. You know, a lot of the pros have already have invites to the main tournament, to the main event. Guys, I know that many of you don't already subscribe to me, so here you go. Look at that in the chat right now. That's my sub link. If you click this sub link, you will help put food in my child's mouth just by clicking that. A 20-month-old, a tiny, cute little baby. He will eat better if you click that subscribe link. And if you don't, he won't even learn to read. So if you want my son to learn how to read, subscribe to my channel, dude. Seriously. That's here. You know, I'm going to go ahead and show you. No, I'll leave the password up there. Bro, you banned me because I said you were a boring caster and no tilt stream. Yeah, don't be rude. I'll ban you here for that too. I don't have any problem banning people for being jerks. Rich, you be the caster from CRL. Yes, I am. I will cast CRL as long as it exists. Oh, thank you, Hosip. I appreciate it, man. There you go. My son just learned how to read the letter A. I have tweeted, plus mentioned my channel. Can we try to fill the tournament? All right, Revel. Let's fill this tournament. Yeah, I'm trying to fill it up, bro. 146 people in the stream, 327 in the actual tournament. Everyone's going to use GY, mark my words. I PB'd this season with GY. The password is on the screen. Right there. All right. Rick Dream, YouTube just... Dude, thank you, Rick. Good name, by the way. Let's see, you were joking. Well, don't joke with my feelings like that, bro. Jacobo says sub, dude. No candy... No candy, Wi-Fi, CR, Clash Against an LOL. Just you weren't already subbing my channel, no candy? How dare you? This should be the only qualifying tournament in my channel. We'll see what happens. We will see where we go from there. Hayden just subscribed. Guys, my son just learned to read like 5 letters. He's got A through E down. Can we get him to Z? Can we get my 20-month-old, my not even 2-year-old son? Can you help him learn to read? I'm gonna turn. I think I'm clipping him. I'm gonna turn my. Did you see SSG dropped Lapo for Wiro? Rumor. Maybe that'll be in our next episode of Clash Royale Esports News live on this channel if you sub Thank you, Team Liquid Icewing. Thank you very much. Champion is not the wrong password. You have to type it in all caps, Frio. Notice how there's 357 people in the tournament? It's because they put it in caps. Champion. Yes, you're all able to join. Everyone can join. There are literally 600 and something spots still open. And the password on the screen right below. Gonza, thank you very much. Follow the match of Icarus, please. Start the tournament. No, we're not starting yet. We have to wait a few more minutes. Biggest contender for top spot in the West. Man, that's a difficult one. Here's the hard part with that. And I'll answer some questions. What happens if you qualify? Hold on, I'll come back around on a second. Let's see. The hard part is we don't know the format yet. CRL East has taken out 2v2 and put in triple draft because they're playing all remotely and they don't know, and it's harder to play 2v2 when you're not in the same room. I don't know if they'll do that for the West yet, and that will significantly change the outlook of that region. Thanks for doing this, says Joshua. A regular guy makes a chance to go up against the best. Yeah, dude, that's what's happened. Well, thank Revel Amar, by the way. You saw him chime into the chat here a couple times. But Revel's the one who has put this all together, along with Clash with Ash. I'm just helping out, hosting a qualifier. But I am going to be finding some more ways to tell you guys about how to get into the esports scene. What place to... The top 8 people in this 1,000-person tournament will go on to a bracket round, and those 8 will bracket out. The winner of that will end up being a qualifier for the tournament. Revel, are you here, by the way? Revel. Revel-eba. Yeah, Revel's dope. Revel's good people. Starting when it fills. Clash with Carter, what's up, dude? The earliest we'll start is in the next couple of minutes. I might give it a few more minutes because it's starting to fill up really quickly. The qualifier, Hero. Thank you, Yako. Thank you, Yako Garcia. Really appreciate the sub, dude. Look at that. You're on the screen and everything. You're a part of our life. Revel, tell me when I should start. I can start now, or I can start in 1 minute, or I can wait a little bit longer. So, Revel, it's your tournament. It's up to you, so you tell me when I should start. Right now, we have 421 people signed up. Password is all capital letters. Champion is on the screen, man. I might play a little bit, so maybe you can clap me. This is a chance for you to win $1,000, or a piece of it. I don't know if it's 1,000. Win a piece of $1,000. Oh, let's wait a little so normally the live would start now. Oh, that's what Revel's saying. Okay, so normally I would have gone live right now. But you know what I'm going to do? So that you're not just sitting here watching me talk. When do you think most rosters... A lot of rosters have been announced. A lot of them are unofficial as well. I'm going to play some 2v2, since we don't know if 2v2 will be in CRL at all this season. I know that you guys really want to see some 2v2. So I'm going to play some 2v2. And we'll go from there. Thank you very much for the sub. So Revel says we're going to hold off a little bit because it's supposed to start the stream is supposed to start at 2. I guess I started early to give you guys more time to sign up. The password's on the screen. So in order to break some time here, I am going to play a little bit of 2v2 just for you. Now, guys, the name, you know what? I'm going to do something real quick here. Do something real quick so that you guys don't lose out on knowing... Boom, boom, boom. Boom, I'm going to do that. And then watch this. Here's how I'm going to make sure that while I'm playing 2v2, you guys can still get all the information that you need. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Let's go to my desktop. Let's go ahead and take a look at date added. There is the screenshot. And I'm going to go ahead and take this. I'm going to put this right here. Boom. So there's all the information. It will be on the screen right now as I play some dope 2v2. Let's play some 2v2. Carter, you're not a big fan. Don't lie. Don't lie to me, man. Rich, do you like Heal Spirit? I'm curious about Heal Spirit. It's going to be starting soon, guys. We're not going to start at 2. The stream was apparently supposed to start at 2. I started the stream a little bit early to give people time to sign up. When Revel lets me know that it's time to go, we'll get started. So we're going to wait just a little bit because this was announced as like a thing. So we'll probably give it another 10 or 15 minutes. I'm going to play some Dose v Dose. And there you go. All the information is under me on the screen. And you guys can watch as I play some Triple Elixir Dose v Dose. Triple Elixir Dose v Dose. Let's do this, bro. Let's get it. Play with Carter. I don't even know if Carter is on my friends list, dude. That's how... Carter, do I have you as a friend in game? If I don't have your friend link, DM me it and I'll add it to you and we can play. That's what we'll do. Little 3v3 dose vidos. I'm going to wait. Oh, this guy's just going to go. These are just doing some cycling, huh? All right, let's go ahead and hit that Night Witch on this side. I'm going to cycle Mega Minion on the right-hand side. Golem! You are going with the Golem. Well, let's go ahead and get you. Oh, look at this guy's just stacking level 11 bomb towers like it's his business. Let's go ahead and do another bomb tower way up here. Let's just go bomb tower on bomb tower on bomb tower on bomb tower. Look at this guy. He's just spell cycle king right now. His only thing he wants is to cycle spells. Ever since I was a little boy, all I wanted to do was cycle spells in 2v2. Here we go. What do you think? Is this guy, who's more toxic, me playing Graveyard or this guy playing, these guys playing Spell Cycle with their Ding Dong? I'm going to go Bomb Tower up high again one more time. I'm going to get on here. Yeah, they are just cycling rockets like nobody's business, but here we go. Now it's time. Boom, Graveyard down. Let's get them. Let's get them. Come on. Is that GY going to do anything? Oh, yes, it is. Balloon's going to connect, and they just lost their tower. My teammates under-leveled, and they just lost their tower. Come on, baby boy. Let's go. I'm going to cycle Baby Dragon on the left-hand side. They're probably going to get this tower on the right-hand side with all this crazy spell cycling, but don't matter. It ain't no thing. Yeah, there you go. See, they're doing that same thing over here. But now we're going to go opposite lane. I'm going to drop this Knight in the pocket. I'm going to put another bomb tower below. And check that out. Boom. That's a connection. And these toxic spell cyclers be getting crushed, son. The password for the tournament is on the screen, by the way, guys. If you ever wanted to know what the password was. Also, the name of it is on the screen right below me. Every piece of information you need about this tournament. If you need information about, like, I don't know, how to be nicer, how to talk to girls, how to talk to guys. You need information on how to balance your checkbook. How to buy a car, how to buy a house. I don't have that information. I know how to buy those things, actually, because I've done that because I'm an adult. But, yeah, but that information's not there below me. Right below me is all the information for the tournament. If you need tournament information, kabingo bango, there it is. I shouldn't Graveyard, but I'm going to. Why? Because I live dangerously. That's who I am. We're just going to bomb tower the heck out of this dude. I'm going to make sure that that little Spizarchy gets nowhere near my tower. Kabingo, kabango, get your spell cycle off my life, dude. Get your spell cycle out of here, son. And kablam. Look at that. 2v2 and like a champ. What's up? Let's see. Did Revel say to start it yet? Where is Revel? Oh, Koji's in the chat. What's up, Koji? How you doing, buddy? It's one of my good buddies. Let's see. We'll start the tournament pretty soon, guys. I'm just waiting for Revel to tell me that it's time to start. And when he does, I will start it. We're starting pretty soon, dudes. Now I can say a President Assembly. Yes, you can, Luke. Revel, can you tell me when to start? Are we starting soon? Are we waiting another 5 minutes? What are we doing? Oh, yeah, by the way, subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, my kid won't learn to read. That's just how it works, man. If you don't subscribe, then my kid can't read. Guys, I will wait for Revel. None of you tell me when to start. None of you organized this tournament, did you? If your name isn't Revel, then, you know, peace. You get to tell me nothing. 180 likes when we start. People saying that? Oh, Jacobo, you got a warning from the Nightbot. Josue just subscribed. Thank you, my son. Now just learned how to read half of the letter F, just the top half. He's still working on the bottom half of the letter F. It's hard. It's a difficult letter, but he'll put it together. Revel, please give me more direct information. Nicolas, thank you very much. 180 likes and we'll start. Let's go, please. Love, Rich. Have we hit 180 likes? I don't know how many likes we're at. How do I check that? How do I know, man? I don't know how to use this this system. Have we hit 180 likes on here? All right. Oh, my gosh. JC Flow, what's up? All right, 180 likes to go. We're at 104 right now. All right. Ooh, Ron Swallow, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Welcome. Good to see you, pal. And yeah, dude, Mistborn. It's just, it's no whatchamacallit. It's no Way of Kings. Who are in the Seattle teams? Like for Rich. Thank you, Revel. Revel. If we get 180 likes, we're going to start this thing. That's how it goes. because I can see. Look at this. I'm going to go into the tournament right now. I'm going to see some. Watch this. No, we don't want to do that. I want to go here to the tournament. Le tournament. 578 signed up, but many of you are not currently in the stream, which means that you are evil people. Hosip, it's dude. Don't know me how he knows how to read half a letter. That's all he's learned so far. I'm just trying to help him, man. Someone disliked. What a horrible human being. One of the worst I've ever seen. Guys, you can follow me on Twitter. You can subscribe to my channel right here. I sent you my link. Hope you accept. Big fan of this from the USA. Yeah, dude, I'm your biggest fan. What's up, Rich? Good content. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I guess we're going to start after when we get to a certain number of likes. That's what Revel has said. 40 likes to go, and we'll start. Guys, if you're in this stream, there's 230 people in this stream. If you haven't liked it yet, then you're the reason why we haven't started the tournament. It's all on you. It's not on me. It's not on Revel. It's on you. You could change everything right now. Let me go to my DMs. Oh, thank you very much, Andres. Thank you very much for the follow, for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Let's see, 35 likes, and then we start the tournament. How dope is that? All right. 35 likes, and then I start the tournament. I already have Clash Royale. Let's open it up. And then we're adding Carter. Carter, formerly of Energy and Tribe. One of my homies. Now added to my friend list. My friend list is fire now. 18 likes away. T-Clap, what's up, brother? How are ya? We just watched me play a little bit of, what's that called, 2v2? Clapped him, because I'm fresh like that. Rich, which is your favorite team to take CRL, East and West? My team that I picked as the #1 seed for CRL East is Fav Gaming. I think that they benefit a little bit from it not being 2v2. People are on their phones. Oh, I get it. That makes sense. Although I think people are overlooking WEDGM this season. I think Hire is an insanely talented player, and he doesn't really get the... say hello to number 222 in the tournament. Hello, number 222 in the tournament. Hello. 10 likes to go, guys. 10 likes and this tournament starts. How about that? 10 more likes and we start. And then we'll see which one of you is the greatest Clash Royale player of all time. Because it's going to be decided today. Yeah, Jack and Expo together in this format is going to be super duper nasty. Let's see. 8 to go, guys. 7 more likes away from this tournament starting. If you haven't liked this yet, you're why we're sitting here listening to me talk about nothing, which I will also do during the tournament, but I'll be doing it while you're playing and competing. So, when does the West season start? Did I make a joke? I didn't even know I made a joke. Ponos.Mikambuya is weird. Yeah, he's moved on to content creation. 0. Have we made it? We did it? All right. We did it. Let's go. Let's start this tournament. Start now. Here we go, guys. We've started. Your chance for glory has arrived. And if you fail here, well, try again. It probably won't happen, but try again anyway, because life is all about trying, even if you fail over and over again. Nice cat. Thank you, Yako. Professional CR champion could be in this live chat right now. Dude, totally could be, dude. Oh, future pro. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you mentioned to search for 220. Oh, you want to search for, I mean, for top 500 finish. Dude, Grandpa Ivy, I don't know if you can do it, but I hope so. Thank you guys for the subs. I should have called out all the subs, but I'm doing so many things at once, like talking and other stuff. Let's take a look at Cheesecake, who's the first person I see. Yeah, dude, Croatian man. Man, just chill with it, bruh. And here we go. Cheesecake versus Ivan, and Cheesecake running the heel spirit. People who figure out how to play the heel spirit are going to be fire early. Hotshot YouTube, just subscribe. Thank you, Hotshot. You mean the world to me, man. If you haven't subscribed yet, guys, here's how you do it, by the way. Take a look at that. Boom. And, wow, Cheesecake. Wow. Ivan, what? Oof. What happened? I'm going to go ahead and turn off. Oh, I'll leave that on for now. I'll leave that on. People can still sign up. Try to catch up. You know what I'm saying? What do I think of Heel Spirit? Will it be meta? Right now it will. This version of Heel Spirit, it's able, the password's all capital letters. CHAMPION, all capital letters. So make sure you're doing all caps. Yeah, from the look of the Heel Spirit so far, it's going to be super meta, and it's going to be defining, I think. Look at what it does. Look at that. Look at what it just did. It just completely negates poison. If you hate Graveyard, by the way, well, you're in luck. because it's about to be Graveyard Freeze rather than Graveyard Poison. Hagabuti just subscribed. Hajabuti? I don't know what it is, dude, but buddy, thanks, man. Thank you for subbing. My son just learned how to recognize a little thing on the bottom of a queue. Remember, we're trying to make sure that my son can read. That's the whole point of all the subscribing. So, here we go. Valkyrie, Ice Whiz behind. I believe this is minor wall breakers. If it's just straight up minor poison control, oof, that's going to be rough. JC Matthew, what's up, brother? What's up, dude? How are you? Magic Archer. I think people misunderstood the nerf, by the way. I believe Magic Archer still has the same range when the nerf comes in. Just it targets from its targeting range is shorter, meaning it won't pick things up when they are so close to the tower. I think that's what happened. How long the tourney is? It's going to last a full hour. And the top 8 from that will go onto a bracket, and there you go. Oh, so it's just minor NATO. Yeah, definitely not Rocket last card because he was doing poison. And there you go. Heal Spirit takes the first win of the day, guys. Oh, that's a lot of emotes. Can we please get out of here? Oiga Vault. So many emotes. So many emotes. All right, let's see who's... Oh, right now... oh, Ender. You know what? Let's check out Ender, man. Ender's definitely a contender today. I actually know some of these players I know. And Ender, I've seen... I don't know if I've seen him running this. I think I saw... It might have been him. This is a really interesting Ralph. Big thanks. Big thanks to you, Ralph. Ender really likes this. I believe I've seen him run this before. This Goblin Giant Sparky deck with Rage. You'd think it wouldn't work, but the way he plays the Rage, although it might not have been Ender I saw playing this because the person I saw playing this was playing it with bats rather than minions. We will see. I'll have to go check on that. But, oh, take a look at that. Sparky raged up to the tower. Goblin Giant stab, stab, stab. Sparky gets picked up by Le Mega Mignon, or Mega Knight, but still a ton of damage in. This is going to be interesting because Ender really has to create a lot of traffic on the board to get on tower, and Minor Loon can just ruin his day real quick. Look at that. See Minor Loon left hand side. He goes high with the minions. Minions are going to get blown out of the water. There you go. Zap tries to stop it, but that's going to be a balloon connection. Ender's about to be in a whole lot of trouble. But this Sparky going right-hand lane. Goblin Giant in the pocket. Mega Knight's going to come down for the Sparky. Yes, it does. Goblin Giant raged up. That Sparky, though, not going to get splash damage onto the tower. But could it get through right here? That Sparky, Miner onto the tower. Oh, my word. Dark Prince trying to do it. Miner getting in. And no, Ender. Wampa, nice work, though, man. Seriously. Oh, Ender, you had your chance. And now you never will again. Let's stay here at the top. Neos here at the top. Oh, man, is it going to be is this double Elixir Golem? Yeah, not watching that. How often do you see a caster just go, I'm not going to cast that game, huh? Is that a thing you see often? Not watching that one. Let's see if there's someone I recognize anywhere here. Ender's getting back into it. Rex, Crash, Hop, Arkan. Let's see. You know what? I just like the name Texas Eddie. There we go. How about that? I just like that name. Texas Eddie, though, in a whole bundle of trouble. Goblin Giant, Sparky, and this is that same Rage deck. Did someone just do a video on this deck? Because what the heck? By the way, I can see how people are still watching, but the chat has just, everyone's playing now, so no one's chatting. Osama. Heard of him. Let's see, Cannon Cart opposite direction, not going to do much. That's going to be game for DC Dajari. Sorry about that, Texas Eddie. I gave you La Mufa, La Mufa. Let's go to the top here. Booze. I win 100%. Wow, that's a good win rate. Are you Boofaretti? You might be Boofaretti. It's a distinctive possibility. Hold on, so is this the deck now? Goblin Giant Sparky Rage? Is this what people are doing? The Jari is one of the best in the Netherlands. Interesting. Then why wasn't he on Team Netherlands for No Tilt Worlds? Brian, thank you very much for the sub, dude. Really appreciate that. You have changed my life immensely. Mini Pekka goes ham on the left-hand side, but take a look at this. Tower down. This is the craziest tournament ever. I should have made this a triple Elixir tournament just because of how crazy. It's it feels like triple Elixir, even though it's not triple Elixir. You know what I'm saying? That's how bananas this feels right now. Because this feels bananas, man. It is crazy, man. Why is everybody running Gobble Giant Spark and Rage, man? It's just like, hey, you know, I'm just going to throw a bunch of stuff on here and try to make it go real fast and hard and get up on you, man, you know? Dude, Vince, we've seen it like 4 times now. I feel like we've seen it in almost every game. Who did a video on this? Someone has to have done a video on this because suddenly this is like the meta deck. Password. The password's on the screen, Luke. Look below me. Look like right down there where it says password, and then it says a word below that in all capital letters. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. And that's tower down. This deck is bananas. I have no words. I have no words. Yo, Matu, yo, Dead Dog Rising. Interesting. Is that a Pet Cemetery reference? Pet Cemetery. A movie that did not need to be remade, like pretty much every movie. Goblin Giant. Dark Prince down, and Dark Prince goes right to Les Sparky. Zap tries to stop the bleeding, but oh boy, this tower is in a whole lot of trouble, and Irving BMs there. BMs. BMs? Well, he did not 100% of the time, tell you that much. Ooh, Mostema's in the tournament. Italian player Mostema of Team Italy, and he doesn't have a game right now. All right. Ooh, my name Jeff. My name is Jeff. Thank you very much. By the way, you see how Jeff subscribed? Check out that link in the chat. That too. Let's see. If I picked. Oh, we'll go ahead and get Mostema on the screen. I'm gonna read some chat right now, but you can watch Mostema play. Oh my gosh, Sparky. What the heck? Who am I picking to win CRL West? Until we know the format, it's really hard to make a pick, dude. Because if 2v2 is in, that's one thing. If there isn't 2v2 because it's an online-only season, that's a whole different ballgame. So, like, it'll really change some of these teams' prospects whether 2v2 is in or out. So that'll be an interesting question. We'll see. I can't really pick. I mean, there are some fire teams. The teams we've already had announced are already really good, and then the teams that are unannounced are also legit too. So, but I am my pick here. So I think I said this before. For CRL East, I picked Fav Gaming as my champion. I picked Hire as my MVP because I think Hire is real good at Clash Royale. That's what I say. Although the way Elsiop played in no tilt, ooh boy, Elsiop was fire. My friend Koji-san, who stopped in here a minute ago, I don't know where he went. He left me, man. Koji, the Spanish CRL caster, he picked TTG as his #1 team. A lot of faith in AUK, who is a great player. So we'll see. By the way, if you want to hear all my opinions on the CRL East rosters, check out that link right there. That is a full hour-long breakdown between myself, Andrew Guy, my co-host from CRL West, and Koji-san, the Spanish caster, one of the Spanish casters for CRL West. We break down every single roster of Clash Royale League East in that video. So go ahead and check it out. Mostema putting some hurt on the left-hand side, but getting hurt as well. Lavaloon from Mighty Skeletons. Lavaloon? 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 Really? I feel like I've seen Lavaloon again. I'm supposed to use Derpy Spirit. Dude, Derpy Spirit is crazy good, dude. Derpy Spirit's legit. Don't be sleeping on it. By the way, greatest name ever, by the way. Derpy Spirit. That's really, might be the best nickname I've seen for a card in Clash Royale yet. Let's see. Is this deck popular because it's the tournament format? Tribe looking scary, glad to see Jupiter King is real good too. I'm actually working on an Inside the Play episode about Jupiter King's really brilliant game against Victor in the semis of No Tilt Worlds. Ooh, Dead Dog Rising for the sub. Bro, your name, T-Clap knows you, you subbed me. You're in, man. You're totally in. You're a made man now. If anyone ever messes with you, just tell them Rich Slaton said don't do that. And then they'll know. They'll know that you don't know anybody who can stop them, but that you memorized the guy's name. Goblin Giant left-hand side. Can that mini-pick hit the right? Oh, the zap! Mighty Skeletons, the zap! He still had 2 towers up anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered, but it was a nice zap. Let's move along. Yeah, Tribe's looking scary. If 2v2's in, I think actually Tribe gets a boost because, whatchamacallit. Ooh, let's take a look at Boss, dude. Why is I guess Boss didn't win the other tournament he was in. Let's see. Password is on the screen, dude. It's literally on the screen. It's on the screen right there. Down below. Okay, at least it's not the Rage version. At least, dude, by the way, I think we've seen Sparky. Now I want to go back and watch that Elixir Golem game because we've been watching so much Sparky now. Interesting to see Boss here. I know that Boss made it to the top 8 in his last tournament that he was in. I guess he didn't win the tournament because he's here. But good on you, Boss. Very talented young player. I think he's made the 8-person bracket like 3 times now or something like that. So you were a CWA mod for 2 years. Well done, sir. Now, was this in the Clash Royale days or back in the Clash of Clans days? Dark Prince. They should do a Batman skin and call it the Dark Knight skin. I mean, that's really, that's such an easy... I would definitely be down for like either a Marvel or DC sponsorship where like they reskinned a bunch of stuff for those characters. I think that'd be dope. And here we go. That makes sense. Split it up. Tell him I say hello. I'll call him. I'm going to call him up right now and tell him that you say hello. Be like, hey, by the way, Dead Dog Rising says what's up. Baby Dragon left-hand side. Manuel with a healthy bit of push on the right-hand lane. Boss just taking his time to reset for his next Spark A push. GY, left-hand side. I play a variation of this deck, but I play the E-Wiz one, not the Musketeer one. Yeah, I think I play the same deck. What do I... You know, let me take a look at what I play. Let me take a look at what I'm playing. Because I'm playing a variation of this same deck that Manuel's playing. Oh, yeah, there you go. So mine's a little bit different than his. Here, I'll show you guys mine. There's mine versus his. As you can see, I play Mega Minion. I'm playing E-Wiz. But, yeah, that's the one I'm running. Well, it's Disney. They got enough money to buy the game outright, so how much does he want? Yeah, right? Do you know all the CLS roster, says Diego? I have a pretty good understanding of most of the rosters. There's a couple that are not completely secure. Look at that. Look at that. Boss getting it diggity done. First win. He must have got here a couple minutes late. That's my guess. Because right now, look at that. Look at what's happening at the top right here. Oh no, Boss has 5 wins. Never mind. Boss is in the mix. Let's scroll down a bit, see someone who's on the bubble, who's making a push for it. Osama's here. Let's watch Osama. How's it going, Rich? How far are we? Any fancy plays yet? Honestly, my casting has been very much more just me rambling about nothing versus really casting these matches. One thing I will tell you is Sparky Rage is basically what the meta is now. What happened with Lapo? He's a free agent again. Yeah, my understanding is that's more of an issue of what's happening overall in the world right now than it is a Lapo-specific issue. Can't really get into it more than that, but I don't think it's because like of a lack of skill or belief in the skill of Lapakati. So hopefully he finds a team. We'll see what happens there. Who's in Team Liquid? From as far as I know, Team Liquid's the same 4 players. And Eric is not planning on adding a 5th. He's always said he only wants to play 4 players on Team Liquid because he doesn't want to have to like bench somebody and people get pissed off and stuff like that. So my Nama Jeff says, who dropped out of Team Liquid? No one dropped out of Team Liquid. If you saw anyone post anything yesterday about leaving Team Liquid, it's because yesterday was April 1st, and that's an American holiday of playing jokes. Boom, Graveyard High to try to counter this Spark A. Literally, yeah, did he say it yesterday, my Nama Jeff? He said it yesterday. That would mean he was joking. Yamaha Legend knows you're a T-Clap mod? Well, thank you very much for supporting my buddy T-Clap. Let's see. Oh yeah, should I cast some games? Or should I just continue to blabber on about whatever? Let's see, yeah, Team Liquid I believe would be the exact same 4 players under Eric Benamou. They'd love to add X Pedro, but they don't want to have 5 players. So Pedro is not going to end up on Liquid in my opinion. That'd be very unlikely. I think Pedro should end up somewhere for this season, but the problem is no one wants to sign Pedro just for the online portion and not know if they can get him a visa for what they hope to be, which is the back IRL version in the fall. So that makes signing someone like Pedro really difficult, you know? I remember my name Lazai because of you. Ooh, guys, everyone's partying here, dude. Eric said last week he was going to sign Lapa, but it didn't happen. Yeah, I mean, you have to like know how to sift through some of the online rumors. I'll tell you right now, the best rumors. Oh, looks like Osama might have this one. Yep, that's going to be GGWP Cantalo. Let's go, Osama. Throwing some BMs out. I'll tell you guys right now, there's a lot of rumors that go around on Twitter, and a lot of people say different things publicly, maybe to throw you off, do whatever. If you want the best information, the best insider information on what's happening in Clash Royale esports, roster rumors, trades, movement scores, you can just hit the subscribe link that I just put in the chat, because I do a Clash Royale esports news post once every week or two that has a lot of inside information on CRL, on... let's see. Who do we want to watch here? It's going to be tight at the top, by the way. I'm seeing if there's someone here that I'm really interested in seeing. Any names that I recognize down here? Because we've seen some of my favorite names up top already. Oh, Wiko on Fire. I've seen him a few times. I might go take a look at Wiko on Fire. That's distinctive possible. Oh, there's Latak. Let's give Latak a little look here, huh? Yeah, well, Igor has his visa already, unless there's a travel restriction that's currently in, but... What nobody wants to do is sign a player just for the online portion if they're concerned they can't get them a visa for the fall season. You know what I'm saying? So if you sign a player who doesn't currently have a visa, because you're like, oh, well, spring's online, and then the fall comes around, and because of all the delayed stuff with the travel restrictions, things like that, you can't get them on your roster for the fall. That's a big problem because of the way these contracts are structured for the league. So, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, interesting to see Surge TS back with Pain. Be very curious to see how that works out. I think they're going to be in a team house. So, we'll see what happens. Guys, I haven't had a sub in a while, and my son just unlearned how to read the letter G. How's that crazy? He forgot the letter G. So, if you want to help my son learn to read, there's the sub link. Please subscribe right now so he can relearn the letter G, because he's lost it, and there are so many important words that have G in it, like good and game, agree. There's a G in the middle of that one. Gag has 2 Gs. You already subbed? Oh man, yeah. Sorry to my son, man. Man, if I need one more sub, or my son is gonna be G-less for the rest of his life. G Unit, the rap group. He won't be able to know that. Chetty, what's up, man? How are you, son? Yeah. My God, coffee's one of the greatest things ever invented. Thank you, South America, or is it Central America? Where's coffee come from? Patrick just subscribed. Thank you for helping my son relearn the letter G. He just said, great job. But he thought the J was a G as well, so he's what a great gob. Big problem. Crazy Smoke, thank you. Actually, he just turned the J into the G back into a J because you subbed. Thank you very much, sir. Ooh, boy. Do I think Soaking will find a new team? Yeah, this Goblin Giant Sparky Rage thing is brutal right now. Do I think Soaking will find a new team? I don't know. Breaking news here today. I'll go ahead and actually, you know, I'm going to cough death. I'm going to share some breaking news with you guys right now if you didn't already see it. Let me go ahead to my Gmail, and we'll before we get into our next thing, I will share this breaking news in photo form. So here we go. I'm going to take that, going to save that image. Boom. Put that into downloads, save that, and then check this out. I'm going to go and throw a new image right here. We're going to break this news. Oh, come on, don't do it like that. I was going to break it here with a nice little picture, but you guys, I see what you're doing here. Let's go to downloads. Let's go right here, and boom, that's the breaking news, guys. Soaking has joined Ramboot for the Orange Crown League. So does that mean he won't play in CRL because CRL is going to be online this season? Do we know what length of this this contract is? I don't know, but now we've had multiple players join Orange Crown League teams. Royale already joined Arctic, now Soaking. So very, very interesting. Look, the level of quality in OCL has already been great, but they're adding even more quality. But there's the news right now. Soaking in OCL at the moment. Man, you guys all Yeah, Arena of the Tournament, Giant Rage Qualifiers. Gala Giant Rage Qualifiers, yeah. That's brutal. What about Anaban and Mexican people are going to be playing CRL West this season? Well, Cream is going to... Cream, I believe, is going to be... I think they just released their roster. Anaban, I think I've heard rumors that Anaban might end up on Chivas. One of my previous CRL or Clash Royale esports news episodes... let's go take a look at our #1 player right now. One of my previous episodes broke the story that we believe he's going to be on Chivas, but I don't have any confirmed roster information for Chivas yet, but I do believe it's going to be an all-Mexican roster. So we'll see what happens. Social distance high-five to attack. Oh yeah, this one's getting crazy here at the end. This one's getting crazy at the end, but looks like Boggett is about to lose. He's about to blow it. Man, why did you guys... I was gonna do a whole thing. Chetty having to go scoop me as I was about to post a thing on here. Zero coffee comes from a bush. Oh, well. I know it comes from a bush, dude. Jeez. Chivas is playing CRL. That's the rumor that I've heard is that Chivas. They've got a bunch of teams already, a bunch of players signed naturally. I believe Chivas is going to be in. I have not had any official confirmation on that. But again, I'm on a recent Clash Royale esports news. I speculated with pretty good information. I think Chivas will be in, and what I think their team is going to be. We don't have confirmed teams yet for CRL for West. We have our confirmed teams for East, which you can, of course, go ahead and find. Kaboom, right there. Full roster breakdown with me, Andrew Guy, and Koji-san for the CRL East teams. We'll do the same thing for West once the teams and rosters are officially confirmed. Right now, it's all rumors. I mean, right now, let's be frank, right now, Space Station is just a rumor for Clash Royale League. They made a big announcement about being more involved in Clash Royale. Of course, a bunch of Clash Royale content creators and Ash all went to Space Station. But we haven't had any official confirmation that they're going to be in CRL yet. So we're still waiting on that as official news as well. Let's go ahead and find somebody who's on the bubble. Here we go. Try Carry. This is the only qualifier tournament here today. But there's a list. If you go to, I'm going to go ahead and retweet it right now. Here's my Twitter. Boom, there's my Twitter. I'm going to go ahead and find Revel's post. Revel, who's the tournament organizer, just tweeted a whole schedule of all the qualifiers. And I am going to go ahead and find that. And yeah, here you go. There's one more qualifier today on Yosoi Rick's channel. I'm going to retweet this link. It has the links to the qualifiers for today and then a list of the qualifiers that are live tomorrow and on April 4th. So there you go. So I just retweeted that. So if you go to my Twitter, you can get all the qualifier information right there. Guys, if you've been asking about how to get involved in Clash Royale esports, what you're seeing right now is literally a way to do it. Because if you qualify for this tournament and you perform well in the tournament, teams will notice you. Still at this moment, it seems like the best way to get noticed is to have high finishes on ladder. It just seems like that's the way it is. A lot of the players that you've seen get picked up in 2019 and 2020, it's because of high ladder finishes. The global tournament, not as much. I do know that some teams have really involved academy programs, in particular Team Queso. I'll be doing a whole video on how to get more involved in Clash Royale esports, how to start at the bottom, work your way up. But tournaments like this one today are a part of it for sure. And Revel does these pretty regularly. There's going to be more stuff like this coming in 2020, including some stuff that I'll be doing. So, lots of opportunities to say, CRL, notice me. You know what I'm saying? And trying to make that top 8. Let's see. Let's go. And that's a nice big jump up there for Try. Let's see someone who's making a push for that spot. Ooh, there's Carter. Let's go check out Carter against Cheesecake. Cheesecake, you know what? I miss this. Is fun. Here we're seeing some Lava Hound, maybe even Lava Loon, because we're in the Sparky meta. But this isn't. Cheesecake's been running this deck all day, man. I like this deck, Cheesecake. It's a fun deck. We have not seen much Heal Spirit today, but Cheesecake got the first win of the day with Le Heal Spirit. So I dig it, dude. Apparently Space is easier to get to than CRL. That's funny. Yeah, the only thing we have confirmed for CRL West is that it will be happening in May. that some teams that used to be in it, if you haven't seen a team like declare that they're out, I don't think you can say that they're definitely out. Because Immortals said that they were out, Complexity said they were out, stuff like that. Energy said they were out, but I don't remember if there's any team that didn't declare that they were out that's out. Carter falling to Cheesecake's deck. Cheesecake, dude, I like this deck. I like this deck. And the OP heal spirit is fun. All right, ooh, let's take. We have a new leader, Parker DeBoss. Let's take a look at Parker DeBoss, our new leader, playing Lavaloon. So basically, it's like Lavaloon versus Goblin Giant Sparky. Ooh, and Arju playing some log bait with Dark Prince. Some interesting log bait here. Need more coffee. Give me some. What other questions do you guys have since we're hanging out here? Just being friends, you know. That's you? Parker, which one's you? Oh, Parker DeBoss. Oh, there you go. Playing the deck so slow that you can talk and chat while you're playing. Well, don't worry, Big O. I just linked my Twitter. I'll do it one more time. If you go to my Twitter, I just retweeted a link to... I just retweeted Revel Amar, who's given all the information for all the qualifiers. There's one more today. There's a few more tomorrow, and then 2 more the day after that. So still more opportunities to qualify if you missed today's tournament. Fireball. That's a solid zap, and that's going to be a nice connection from Parker. Do I think the new card will have a big impact on cycle decks? I think it's going to be interesting to see. I think it's going to be very, very curious to see. I honestly, when I first saw it, my thought was it would have a big impact on Royal Giant. I thought it would bring back Royal Giant because it would help a lot with bridge battles. So far, people are talking about it more in like true fast cycle decks like Hog Rider, Royal Hog, stuff like that. And there's a little give up there from Arju. But I'm curious to see if there is a Royal Giant variant that has Heal Spirit in it that becomes much more viable because of winning those bridge battles. That's what I'm curious about. So we'll see if that actually happens. Best Academy teams in NA. Interesting question. Liquid was obviously very good. Who else? What are the other Academy teams in LA that I've seen competing? Because I don't know how many of them were in CCS, which is really why I've watched most of my Academy action. Look at this. 7. So many people at 7. This is the bubble right here. This is the bubble. Let's find somebody I've not watched yet on the bubble. Oresti. I recognize that name. Who's the best player with Tornado? The God RF. There you go. Let's see. So which players from last year or last season are returning this next season? There's a lot. Oh, yeah, LA, but I don't know if LA Esports is actually from LA. I think that's Legendary Alliance, and I don't think LA is actually... Legendary Alliance is necessarily an NA organization, is it? It's not an academy either. It's like a community-run org, too. I know Vulcan just joined LA, but... Yeah, we'll see. Is Arresting about to 3-crown the Nighttime? Oh, it's Nighttime Clasher! Oh, man. This is brutal. Oresti about to 3-crown this bad boy. That's a dirty zap there, Nighttime. Dude, Andy Brown, thanks for the super chat. Thank you so much. Guys, you can super chat, and if you want to help, if you want to really help pull out, Peepy Boy Slaton, and Oresti with 3-crown. Andy Brown, dude, seriously. Whew. Loving it. Yeah, I'm very curious to see if there's an RG deck that that benefits from Heal Spirit. That's my big question. Mad Raider, what's up, brother? How are you? Yeah, that zap was kind of insane. Mad Raider, good to see you, brother. I think I just saw an announcement of where you're ending up too, didn't I? Let's keep an eye on the bubble here. There's 30 minutes left. And let's see who's like trying to fight their way into those top 8 spots right now. There's Boss back in the mix. We go on Fire. Just the other players that I know. Oh, Fetus. Cool. Oh, you are an NA team. Interesting, because I feel like Legendary Alliance had a lot of T-Clap, dude, thank you. Super chat in the building. You're on it, yeah. But here's the thing is, I feel like your CCS team was totally not North American players, wasn't it? I feel like LA was like Bob the Rock, Belican, and like who else was on LA Gaming for CCS? When is the event? This is the event. Jorgen, we are in the event right now. CCS was EU focused. Well, no, there was an EU and NA division. Just you mean your roster was EU focused because there wasn't an NA region for CCS. I mean, look, bringing on Vulcan is a big one. We will see. Yeah, it's curious. I just don't really know. I'm wondering if that that soaking announcement means he's definitely not competing in CRL. I'm pretty sure Royale is not going to be competing in CRL, but I don't know about soaking. We'll see. That minor Muskie all over the left-hand side. I mean, the cup since the qualifier. Oh yeah, Jorgen. So the qualifier's open for a few more days, and I believe the cup starts early next week. Because these qualifiers run through Friday, I think, or through Saturday, and the cup starts next week. Minor wall breakers getting in there, man. Minor wall breakers. Yeah, Royale already said no CRL for him. Yeah. Here we go. All right, so our top two right now. Mostema, the Italian star, currently way up there. Parker's in the mix. Dark Lord. Let's see. Who have I not? TBS won. TBS Rage Quit. All right, so let's watch Rage Quit. Let's see if you Rage Quit somebody. Can you make it happen? Oh, look. E-Golem versus Sparky. E-Golem versus Sparky. Cool. All the things that we wanted to see. What other questions do you guys have for me? As long as we're hanging. Ooh, I got a message on the Discord. What's this? That's not for me, is it? That must have been a general message. Why did this just happen? New clan? I'm in one. Let me just go. I need to double check on that. All right. Do you think Weir will be on CRL? I think so. We'll see if that actually happens. Rich, what's the number one thing you like to do in your free time? What free time? I have no free time right now. I am casting a lot because of a mixture of Clash Royale and other things other jobs that I do for casting work. And then the rest of that's YouTubing and the rest of that's being a dad. So I have no free time. Sup, Rich? How's your day going? What's up, the Boxing Idiot? It's going all right. Could be worse. Hanging out, talking some Clash Royale. Watching literally everybody play Sparky. I think my grandmother just played Sparky. She's not even alive anymore. So literally everyone's doing it. The Hammer. Do you think Elixir Golem makes a positive contribution to the competitive meta and the game in general? I like the concept of Elixir Golem. I think it's an interesting idea. I hate it when like a win condition becomes like a one-deck win condition. You know? So it's one thing I don't really like about it. And I think that like Elixir Golem and Battle Hero together, like this thing you're seeing right now from Rage Quit, I think is like really annoying overall. So I don't know. Yeah, good thing Boof Reddy's wife isn't playing. Absolutely true. Yeah, people are running this deck for this Faster Games and Crowns because there are no losses. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't put in a like a max loss thing, which I didn't know I could do. I didn't know I was allowed to. So, greetings from Cyprus. Never been, but I've heard it's nice. Let's see, who will we watch now? Ooh, Faust. Dude, all right. If this is actually Faust, is this like the real Faust? I think I can check that out later. But if it's the real Faust from Germany, he is a legit player. Faust has some next level skills, so we'll see if that's what's up. Ooh, thank you for the sub, Inferno. Guys, if you haven't yet, by the way, boom, look at that. That's my sub link. We're trying to get enough subs so that my kid can learn to read. He's 20 months old, he's not even 2 years old yet, and he's quickly forgetting how to learn how to read. Oh, KS. Dude, thank you. Appreciate it, bro. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Hey, Rich, how we doing today? DeGeneral. What's up, brother? How are you? Mod in the chat, bro. Everybody, behave yourselves. There's a mod here. Don't say anything rude, you know? Because there's a mod here. What do you think about the Pro Goblin King? About Pro Goblin King? I don't know what you mean about... What do you mean Pro Goblin King? Dude, also, I know you're going to be the reason by proving my wife wrong. She keeps saying all YouTubers don't have children. Yeah, I have. My son's almost 2 years old. And, you know, we'll probably do another one at some point. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. Debating it. Happy to entertain you, man. Happy to. Happy to be a part of your life, bro. Goblin King. I don't know Goblin King. He's a pro. What team is he on? If he's a pro, what professional organization does he play for and in what league? Are most of the top 10 tourney-ranked players? A lot of these guys are pretty darn good. Let's take a look. Yeah, a lot of skill up here. Let's look at some profiles. Yeah, 22, ranked 2275 right now. Let's look at our number 2 player, Adriel. Challenger in Challenger 1. This has to be like a Smurf account because look at that. Oh, look at all this. This is 3-year account. It's not a Smurf account. 3-year account, double 20-win challenge winner, global tournaments up the wazoo, Challenger 1 playing under-level cards. Very interesting. Mostema is currently, I mean, Mostema is a great player from Italy. Already know that. Whoa, the Boxing Yeti. Thank you for the $1, dude. Thank you for the dono. I appreciate that, man. Forgot the sub. I watch your vids all the time. Well, thank you very much for subbing, bro. Appreciate it. Who else is in here? Dark Lord currently in the top 2,000. Look at that. Yeah, a lot of people at the top here are doing some damage here. This is an interesting account here. 3-year account. Wanpa with almost no badges, but Challenger 1, but doing some damage right now. This guy is top 2,000, and our number 8 player, another Challenger 1 Predator. Look at this. Like, I mean, this has to be a brand new account. Oh, you know what? Some of these must be accounts of people who maybe, like, couldn't play their old account anymore in things like this, and now they're playing accounts that are clean, so to speak. That's a possibility. Let's look at Papa Francie. What's up, dude? Any players leaving CRL that you're sad to see go? I mean, I'm sad to see everybody go, Spunky. Like, anybody who's leaving for whatever reason, I'm sad to see go. Like, I'm friends with a lot of these guys now, just spending so much time with them. So, yeah, like, there's no one where I'm like, oh, yeah, awesome, they're out of professional play. You know, like, certain players I've gotten to know really, really well over time who've left recently. I spent a lot of time with Immortals because of being in Japan with them and in China with them, so it's really sad to see Royale going. Of course, Carter is a good dude as well. Really like him a lot. Vulcan, you know, I had TSM over at my house for dinner in Season 1. Spent a lot of time with TSM back in the day, so I think Vulcan is going to have some really interesting stuff he's going to be doing in the future, so kind of excited for him, honestly. But, you know, there's a lot of I'm going to miss all these different guys that I'm not seeing. Yeah, B-Rad. But B-Rad's not gone. B-Rad's moving on to, I think, something that's probably bigger for him in the long run, which would be the content creation stuff. So, but yeah, anytime someone's like, suddenly I'm not going to see them again for a long time, most likely, that's always sad. Thoughts on Magic Archer nerf? Well, it's not a range reduction, Hammer. Maybe I misread it, but I believe the nerf is a targeting range reduction, which means that he sights his target from 6 tiles rather than 7. So I believe the actual, like, oh, shout out to Firewolf, yeah, for sure. Shout out to Fire Surfer. That's the best nickname we gave any duo. Hi, Sandy. How are you? I believe that the Magic Archer's arrow still travels the same distance, just he doesn't target troops when they are 7 tiles away, only 6 tiles away now. I could be wrong, but I believe that's what the change is. So, because if he didn't hit tower at all from bridge, like, that would be kind of ding-dongy. So I think that's what the change is. People really seem to be kind of confused as to what it actually means. I would have liked to see a simple reduction in tower damage, but this will be interesting to see. Like, if it's harder to get shots on tower because you can't sight troops that are right in front of the tower defending, that will make things very interesting. They'll make it so you have to do more, like, good plays at the bridge and less just, like, getting troops that are right in front of their tower. So I think that's going to be good. Oh, let's go, boss. Luke saying, lesson learned, I'll never play a tournament again. I'm back for 5 seconds and already entertained in a good way. Well, boom. Thank you, man. That means that you like me. You really like me. So good. Papa Francie going with some bait. And, oh, this is a good matchup. Francie and Boss. This is a good matchup. You know what? What's better, Giant Skeleton or Mega Knight? Well, what deck are you running? That's the question. All right, here we go. I'm going to cast the last 90 seconds of this because this is kind of tight now. 849 bottom right-hand corner of your screen, 573 for Boss on the top right-hand side. So far, Papa Francie able to get some work done, but at this point, the question is, will this chip be enough? Earthquake does come in, but really not going to create that much room for the giant goblin giant to get all the way through. Barrel down on the back end, and nice zap bats together to clean that thing up. 1 minute remaining, sudden death overtime. Dark Prince turning things around, but Boss right now very, very low on Elixir, and no real way to deal with all this at the bridge. You see the good game come out from Boss. No way to stop the double princess action. Our arrows will blot out the sun. Papa Francie taking Boss down as we get into those finals. Oh, yes, Luke, I will show that message. There you go. 6 tiles range to make an easy King Tower activation. That'll be interesting. I haven't tested that yet. Let's see. Dutch Core Esports Team OP. There you go. I try a bait switch to 2.9. Philip, you're playing 2.9 in this tournament? That's a really bad idea. Clay Michael, do I think Clash Royale is dead? No, because you're here, and you're everything. What do I think of Heal Spirit? I think Heal Spirit will be a very interesting card and possibly define the competitive meta in this next month. Let's take a look at Faust, who is on the bubble right now. Spectating no longer available. Why? Oh, because he's out of his game. All right. Oh, Sandy, thank you. Yeah, please, guys, subscribe and leave a like. That would be very nice of you. Oh, and that game's already over. 6 tiles range to make an easy King Tower activation. I'm not understanding why people keep saying that, by the way, because you can pick the Magic Archer up instead of with the troop instead of the Princess Tower more easily. Is that why? Is that the reasoning? Is it possible I didn't receive a P.E.K.K.A emote? I don't know. I guess anything's possible. It's possible that ghosts are real, you know? I've never seen one, though. I think I felt one once, though. Never seen one. Here we go. Faust versus Adriel. Way up at the top. What do I think of 2.6 Cycle Hog? I have an account that's just for 2.6. I have a straight-up 2.6 only account. So that's what I think of it. It's fun. How many wins will it take to move on? 500,000. We'll see. Thank you, Matthias. And this game, this is a toxic matchup. What's your personal favorite card that you can always count on? Ice Golem. I play a lot of Cycle decks. I play a lot of Hog Cycle. I play a lot of Lumberloon. Ice Golem. That's my favorite card in the game, really. It's so interesting. And Faust wins the foot race there at the end. You know what? Actually, I would not mind a Rage Spirit, Corby. I think that's actually a great rework for Rage, is to make it into a Rage Spirit. I'd kind of dig that, because it gives you a chance to counter the Rage a bit. Will we see other Skelly Barrel decks in the meta other than Mega Knight? I think so. I'm curious to see now, and there might be reasons why it won't happen, but with the Skeleton Barrel moving faster, I'm curious to see if we end up seeing Lava Barrel as opposed to Lava Loon. I'm very curious about that. I think it's a distinct possibility. Lava Barrel clone could be a situation as well. But because that movement speed being faster, I think that we could end up seeing Lava Barrel. That'd be very interesting. Let's see. Continuing on with some of these questions. With some more rage on the board. Yay! Magic Archer has to get closer to the tower to attack. So yeah, I think that. So yeah, that makes sense. Let me go ahead and do a little subscriber link there as long as we're here. You know what I haven't done this entire time is like throw an ad in at you guys. Want to know why? Because I care. I haven't thrown an ad at you guys this entire time. Could you wish my friend Jacob good luck? Holly Simpson. Not only do I wish him good luck, Jacob, good luck. You don't need it though because I believe in you. I know that you will achieve what you're trying to do. So I would wish. You know what? I'll take back my good luck and say well done, because you know. There you go. All right. Let's see. The Ice Golem yet is my favorite card. Yep, I agree with that. Ooh, Holly Simpson. Thank you very much. Oh, the donate. I already saw the donate in the chat, but now it's up on the screen. There you go. Boom. Thank you, Holly. Oh, I need to change that super chat thing because right now it's not well situated, but now's not the time. Will they ever get rid of Mirror? I don't think so. I think they'll keep Mirror. I don't think they're going to like completely kill cards like that. You put me up there with John Madden and Jerry the King Lawler. Whoa. Tactical talent. That's some pretty great company. Now, I'm a big Mauro Ranallo fan. If we're talking about pro wrestling commentators, Mauro Ranallo, I love the guy. He's all hugs. But Jerry the King, it's pretty great. Mirror Spirit would be hilarious. Yeah. If the Spirit had to touch the card it was mirroring, but that would be a total waste. Mirror was good when there were fewer cards, when like you didn't have so many options, and so you could use Mirror as a way to get more utility from an idea. But now that there are more cards, Mirror is kind of a redundant concept. That's the issue with Mirror. Let's see, 13 minutes left. Let's see who's on the bubble right now. Dark Lord's on the bubble. Sebastian, Oresti's in a game right now. Predator. We haven't watched Predator yet today. Let's see. What got you into casting CR? I've never heard of you or Andrew before CRL Season 1. Wasn't a big fan of y'all first. But I really appreciate and enjoy y'all now. Well, Spunky, to answer your question, I've been a stand-up comedian since 2008. I started here in Los Angeles, back 12 years ago. And on the side, I began doing play-by-play commentary for mixed martial arts. I was a mixed martial arts play-by-play commentator for 7 years here in the LA area. In fact, if you follow the UFC at all, I commentated the first 4 amateur matches for the current #1 contender who, in my opinion, beat John Jones, Dominic the Devastator Reyes. So I commentated for his first 4 amateur fights here in LA. I did that for 7 years, and then a few years ago I kind of saw that there was a limit on growth in the mixed martial arts business. It was no longer expanding and getting the commentary jobs. There's more and more of a bottleneck for those jobs. So I started looking towards esports as a thing, and this was literally an open casting call. Supercell put out an open casting call looking for commentators who had A, broadcast experience, which I did, B, comedy experience, which I was at the time a door guy at the world-famous Comedy Store, the mecca, the home of stand-up comedy on the planet, and 3, played the game. And I've played the game pretty much since launch. I was a super casual, but I knew like what the cards were and what they did. And I applied and went through multiple auditions. They auditioned about 5,000 to 7,000 people. I went through a bunch of videotaped auditions, live auditions, and they chose me. I thought I would be with like a pro. Initially, they put myself and my friend Paul together. We were both like, here's the thing about broadcasting, right? Like if you watch most professional sports, you have a broadcaster and you have an expert, right? So normally you pair those two things together. The first beginning of CRL, when it was myself and Paul, we had 2 broadcasters and no experts. So that's kind of like why you saw some of the bumps that you saw there. If they'd had me with a pro from the beginning, it would have been next level. But then Paul moved on, and they brought in Andrew, and ever since then we've been killing it together. I love working with Andrew. He's much better at this game than I am, and we have a lot of fun playing and talking together. So that's how it all happened. Yeah, I'm a broadcaster. That's what I do. I'm the lead guy who says, hey, welcome, this, that. Hey, person who knows more than me, why don't you sound smart? So there you go. That's how it goes. Let's see. Let's see. We are in the final 10 minutes. Adriel on top. Mostema Faust. Titan. Papa Francie. Oresti's currently at 10 and in a game. Sir, look at all these people. Look at all these people here at 12 wins. This is going to be a race here at the finish. Anybody could jump in and like get right there to the top. It's distinctive. Let's go take a look at who is currently on the here. Oresti's on the bubble. Let's go take a look at Oresti. Do I think Fire Spirits are versatile? I think Fire Spirits need a rework to the level of the heal spell rework. I wouldn't mind seeing Fire Spirits. We did a video. I was on CWA's channel a few days ago. Myself, Sir Tag, and Ash were on his channel talking about reworks, and I think that the Fire Spirits need to be reworked potentially into a Fire Golem. I'd like to see an alternative to Ice Golem because I love the mechanic of kiting. So I think that'd be interesting. Bandwagon. Oh, who's your favorite pro? Let's see. Who's your favorite pro and why? Who's my favorite pro and why? Interesting question. I'm not going to pick. I'm going to take all of CRL West out, because I don't want to play favorites in CRL West and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. In CRL East, my favorite pro is probably. So I'll have to give you a couple of my top favorites. Expo Master and Kensu Meshi, who are both Fav Gaming. I just love their personalities. They're both really fun guys, really exciting guys to watch. I like AUK a whole lot. Those are some of my favorite pros from CRL East. Let's see. You seem like you're very interested. Will you ever go pro? No, I'm not good enough. I am not good enough to go pro in this game. Yeah, tactical. That's the idea I initially mentioned, but I see some challenges with that, and it could really undermine Furnace. There is no CRL China anymore, Darren. CRL China and CRL Asia came together to make CRL East. So now there's East and West. Black Shark, thanks for the sub. My son just learned the letter H because of you. Every sub today helps my son learn to read, and now he knows how to read the letter H. We are really flying through this alphabet, guys. Yeah, I do like the idea of adding more kiting, for sure. Yeah, if you want, Darren, if you want information on CRL East, here, check this out. Boom, there's a link. I just did an entire video, came out this morning, with myself. Oh, thank you, Pinot de Great. Hiccup. Myself, Koji-san, and my buddy Andrew Guy, we did a video breaking down all of the CRL East rosters, giving our thoughts on every roster, how we think a team will succeed or fail. Alistair Muddy. Ooh, I like that. Nice word, nice wordplay there. We broke down every single team roster, how we think the team will perform, what's their ceiling, what's their floor. We gave our picks for who we think will be champions. We gave our MVP picks. So all of that in the link I just posted in chat. Check it out, bro. And if you haven't, don't forget to sub so that my son can learn to read. There we go. Or one spirit with HP like Ice Spirit and damage like 275. Yeah, I don't know. Give me $1,000. Cool. I will. You know what? You convinced me. I'll give you $1,000. You convinced me. That was a great way to do it. Here we go. Bomb the tower. Arresti on the bubble. I don't know if T-Ice is, too. Is T-Ice also, like, in contention? Man, these games that go long, they're brutal for you in a tournament like this one. When the fire golem does have a splash area that leaves behind lava or fire for troops to walk on that does damage over time like poison. I like that idea. I also liked the idea of, oh no, that's a lot of, that cannon connection is massive. Arresti now trying to go hard on the right-hand side. 22 seconds left. Bomb tower placed at distance. Another cannon cart down, and this cannon cart connects again. That's it. That's GG. That's got to be GG. There's no way for Arresti to come back from this one. Trying to load up on the right-hand side. No way to get this thing done. T-Ice getting T-Nice here at the end. Taking the victory off Arresti. Ooh, that's a big one here. T-Ice was a good game. Yeah, tiebreaker out. Do you know how old Bag is? I think Bag is 38. Shocker, I know. 38-year-old Bag. I like watching Canario play. I like saying his name like that, too. Canario. 5 minutes left. Faust currently in the lead. Look at this. Man, this 13 wins are going to be nuts. Is anyone that we've been following today who's, like, right there? Yeah, 13. It's going to be hard. So I'm going to pick someone who's 13 wins who we have not seen yet. Let's take a look at Nexus. Are you casting CRL East? I am not, Joshua. CRL East has its own English casters, and it also takes place in the middle of the night. So, no, I am not casting CRL East. I'd love to. It'd be fun. But, no, they have their own team. Will there be another tourney? There are other tournaments, but not from me. After this will be the 8-person bracket to decide who actually qualifies for the CWA Cup. But if you go to my Twitter, I've listed all the other tournaments. There's another qualifier today. I think there's 3 more tomorrow and 2 more the day after that. So plenty more chances to qualify. 2 words, Ice Bow. Do I know who's doing it? I'm assuming that it's like G-Clef, Paper Thin, like all the normal guys who've been casting CRL Asia in English. I don't know for sure, but that's my assumption. But no, I don't know for sure who the casters are for CRL East. I'm just going to assume it's the same team. Will I cast CRL West? Yeah, for sure. I'll cast CRL West. I mean, unless like something crazy happens, as long as there's a CRL West, I'll be casting it. Unless I get, I get too expensive, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless I'm like, I need $1 million a game to cast. But no, I'll be casting CRL West. I love casting CRL. I love working with Supercell. And CRL is super fun for me to do. So as long as there's a CRL West and there's a job for me to do there, I'll be doing it. So, why do I think some people are better at this game than others? Let's see. Well, let me answer a few questions here. I'll start with Ron Swallows. Why do some people get better at this game than others? Well, Swallow, there's a few different reasons. By the way, Ron's a buddy of mine, so there's a few reasons why I think people are better at this game than others. One, most simply, is knowing mechanics. Right? Like, there's every interaction in this game is predictable. If you place something at a specific tile, relative to another card that's a specific tile, it will act a certain way. So having done those interactions over and over again and having good mechanics for those interactions, I think is a big part of being good at this game or bad. Being able to recognize decks and understand matchups, right? Like really, really good players can think of what their card cycle is, think of their opponent's card cycle, and keep track of those two things together and make decisions based on where they know those cards are in that cycle. And maybe even making moves to change theirs in order to better counter their opponent's cycle. Being able to keep track of your opponent's elixir. There's a lot of skills. I mean, some of it is just like heads up and memory. Some of it is repetition. A lot of people who are good at chess are pretty good at this game. So that's an interesting thing too. I don't know. I mean, if I knew all of I know the things that make a good player. I don't know how to improve those things necessarily. I can improve some of them. Like I can improve knowing decks and knowing how to play. That's the other thing, is knowing how to play a matchup, right? Not just knowing the mechanics or knowing the interactions, but knowing, hey, when I'm playing this deck and I come up against this deck, here are the keys to victory and the things that I could do that would really lose. So that's some other things too. Let's see. It's going to be Simon and G-Clef. Oh, Mountain. By the way, I have to apologize because I don't think I ever get your name pronunciation right but there's the current, I believe, coach for Kicks this season, Mountain. Very cool dude from Canada who's been, it was a big part of Kicks last season, which was a really fun season to watch, by the way. If you're not watching, by the way, you guys should all be watching CRL Asia. It's legit, and it's this season, or CRL East. CRL East is going to be so fun this year, and if you're not planning on watching it, I think you're making a big mistake. It's going to be Simon and G-Clef. All right, ooh, we just checked in for a quick one. What do I think of Tribe's roster? I think Tribe's roster is really, really good. I'm very curious to see what happens if there's 2v2 or not 2v2 in CRL West. But Tribe's roster is really, really good, and Tribe became an immediate contender this season with the roster they have. All right, let's go take a look at someone who's on the bubble. Oh, whoa, there's a lot of chat that I missed. Can I even win 3? Are you under contract right now, or do you offer another? I can. Supercell doesn't care if I cast other things as long as I don't miss CRL. But I cast a bunch of other stuff. I've cast for WGT, which is called World Golf Tour. It's a browser-based golf game owned by Topgolf. There's a major esports title I'll be casting for, I believe, in 2 weeks, or I'll be hosting for, not casting for. So I've cast for other stuff a little bit. But let's see. Better reaction speed, better focus. That's true as well, for sure, Corby. Let's see what else. What kind of deck do you play in the arena? My main ladder deck this season has been Graveyard Poison with Ewiz and Bomb Tower. That's been my main deck this season. Last season, it was Lumberloon. The season before that, it was Hog Mini P.E.K.K.A. with Firecracker. So it just changes season by season. Coordination, reaction time, experience, placements, and spacing, matchups, and card knowledge. Yep, tactical talent. Those are all important things. Let's see. Hammer needs a small rework to be more versatile. Goblin Giant. Yeah, I think the problem with Goblin Giant is it sticks elixir, and that makes it really hard to figure out where it should be placed. Okay, so here we go. Let's look at some people who are on the bubble right now. 14 is the minimum at the moment to qualify. We will see if people are able to, if 14 will be enough to get people in. Clash or Tim playing Icebow. Very interesting. This is going to be a slow game. We'll come back to this one. That's going to go the full 5, I think. Let's move on to another game right now. Faust at the top because Faust is OP. Let's go to Fatal Error. Fatal Error up against Beast, and Beast just taking it. Oh, yeah. Faust has had a couple little mistakes here and there. International play this year. Let's see. Which team is going to be strong as the West this season? I think the SK will still be great. I think Liquid will still be great. I think that Tribe will be amazing. A lot of the questions though depend on whether there is or is not 2v2. That's going to be a big question. But I think that every team's going to be good. I don't think you're going to see like any specific team that's like really stands out as not being as good as others in West in 2020. I think there's going to be there's going to be more parity in 2020 than there was in 2019. That's my thought. I used to work for Topgolf. Cool, man. I've never been to a Topgolf. What is after this tournament? As soon as this tournament is over, the top 8 from this tournament move on to a bracket. And that bracket will, the winner of that bracket will qualify for the CWA Cup. So we'll finish this tournament, and then the tournament organizer will create the bracket, and then bingo, bango, Bob's your uncle, something, elbow drop, you know, all that stuff. Let me just double check here with Revel. Okay. Okay, will change. Guys, there will be an admin handling like the qualifying stuff, like people who qualify in. So just hang out with me. Let's see. Which team I think will benefit the most without 2v2? That's an interesting question. That's a really interesting question. Because a lot of the teams that were great without 2v2, Joshua donated $1. Thank you very much. Last phase you went against Boss. How'd it go? Did you win? Please subscribe to my channel, by the way. Josh, thank you very much for the $1, man. I really appreciate that. My son now, you just bought him a hat. It's a very cheap hat. It'll fall apart in like 3 days, but you bought him a hat with that $1. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, here's Clasher Tim with that Ice Bow deck. I told you this Ice Bow deck would go on forever. Let's see. Would I pick the Tribe roster over the SK roster? That's a hard question. The only reason I would even think that is because I think the Tribe roster is hungrier. But I don't know, man. Morton's so fired up right now. Morton is so fired up right now. I mean, look, watching Tribe versus SK is going to be a treat because both of those rosters are legit stacked, super duper fire. Like, that's a fun matchup. Jupiter King looks crazy good right now. Man, I don't know. Tribe versus SK. It's gonna be a gargantuan matchup, dude. That's exciting. I want to qualify, but I can't. I'm too bad at the game. Yeah, dude, I understand you, man. You just straight up rock. I love when you just rock it like a Sparky just kicking it by itself. Let's see. Man, which team do I think will benefit the most without 2v2? You know, I'm going to say that the roster isn't official yet, but I've speculated as to the roster because I've heard that they are going for an all-American roster. I think the team that will benefit the most from lack of 2v2 would be Misfits. I have an idea of what their roster is. I speculated to that on one of my recent CR Esports News episodes. If there isn't 2v2, I think that benefits Misfits the most out of anybody. That's my thought. Man, this Ice Bow is just locking things down, huh? I'd rather face 2.9 than Ice Bow. Like, that's for real. Want to qualify, blah, blah, blah. Who's Vulcan with? Vulcan is not in CRL this season. Vulcan is with LA Gaming for this next foreseeable future. Vulcan's not going to be playing CRL anymore, as far as I know. He's moving on to new things. Yeah, I do change my... I kind of change my ladder deck. I'm at a point now. Tournament has ended. Here we go. So let's put a pause on all the chats. And let's look at the results. Number 1 will be Faust, followed by number 2, Adriel, number 3, Mostema, number 4, Mateja. Clasher Tim, as you just saw, icebowed his way into the top, into number 5. Beast in number 6, Titan in number 7, and Wanpa as our number 8 guy. And that's the decision, guys. The game ranks the top 8. You see a lot of 15-win players. Papa Francie just missing. Rocat, Alejandro, and Stangsad all missing it just by a little bit. But there you have it. There's your top 8. Wanpa, Titan, Beast, Clasher Tim, Mateja, Mostema, Adriel, and Faust. Let me see. How many wins did I get in the CRL challenge? Like, 0. Let's call it 0. Let's see. From where do you read chat? Pino, well, I have like a different screen. Like, my main screen is here, my iPad is here, and I have a separate computer screen over here where I'm reading chat. What happens if you get qualified? Rich, if you're talking about a clan or do you play solo? I'm in a clan. Let's see. But I have not ever put up my own clan. You really enjoyed it. Oh, thank you, Josh. Really appreciate it. Boss baited my rocket. Yeah, I get that. Is SK sorting the same team? As far as I know, yes. All right, so let's go ahead and figure out what's next. I am going to go ahead and put this little cover. Where is it? Where is it? There you go. I'm going to put that little cover over my stuff for a second because I need to switch clans. I did a P.E.K.K.A emote stream, but nobody came to it, man, because I did it too late because I didn't get into the program until real recently. I'm going to go ahead and switch my account into the new clan I'm supposed to be in. Here we go. Give me 1 second. Link, link, link. Yes, I have Clash Royale installed on this device. Open it. Boom. And then here we go. I am in the clan. CWA qualifiers. There we go. Yo. All right, looks like our admins are getting this sorted out. Guys, if you qualified and don't know how to communicate with the, they should all be. That should. You know what? Don't at me. Don't DM me if you qualified and you're having trouble. Go. I guess you can message me or whatever. But we're gonna go on to the bracket rounds here in a second. Going to the bracket rounds. Come for the next one. Really great channel, Rich Smoking Rooster. Thank you very much. How about you give me a subscription? The link is in the chat there, and you can go see a bunch of cool stuff. When is the next? Okay, let me go back and answer some chat questions. Icepo gives 2.9 players a bad name. Yeah, I hate facing. I'd rather face 2.9 1,000 times than face Icepo ever. Let's see. To answer these questions, SK is on the same team. As far as I know, SK is the exact same team. Love from India. Love from Van Nuys. How about that, Carthy? Joshua, especially this year, our esports weekly update keeps me from having to spend hours looking to find and really enjoying your content. Thank you, Joshua. I try to bring a new esports update whenever there's enough news to warrant it. It should end up being weekly once CRL East and CRL West are both like really kicking into high gear. But yeah, there should be another. I'm planning on doing another one for next week. So there should be one coming out like Monday, Tuesday next week with some more fun information for you. Let's see. SK signing Javi last season was amazing. Yup, Spunky, that was huge. Yeah, just where's Javi's level at the moment. Am I a free-to-play player on 2 of my 3 accounts? Yes. On 1 of my accounts, I am not. On my main account, I have spent some money because this is my job. But on my other 2 accounts, I am free-to-play. Let's see. If I had to choose the best player right now, who would it be? For me, it is Buffmac. Buff is definitely up there. That's an interesting question, Giannos. That's a hard question because, you know, we've... At the end of CRL World Finals, Morton. Despite the fact that I think Surgical Goblin is the GOAT. Surge is the GOAT. I don't think there's a debate about that. Surge is the greatest of all time at this game. Morton, I think at the end of CRL World Finals, I was picked as the best player in the world, and I would say that most of the pros out there would do the same thing. Here we go. So we're not ready for the matches yet, but they're giving instructions right now. Yeah, Surge is the GOAT. Morton at the end of CRL World Finals is the best. Who's had the best start to 2020? I think Bag looks great in 2020, especially his early his early tournaments. Let's see. I think like X Pedro looks great in 2020. I think that Jupiter looks great in 2020. I think TNT looks great in 2020. I think Elsiop looks unwashed. Elsiop has gotten himself back at high level. So let's see. Ooh, Mark Littlewood with a dono, dude. Granks for Attorney, tip for CRL East. What's the question, Mark? What tip do you want? Here's a video breaking down every single CRL East roster. What's this next tournament? So there are no more open qualifiers on my channel right now. Instead, we are going to be going to, let's jump into the spectate, and we're going to be going to, where is that? Boom. There it is. We are now going to be going to the bracket rounds. So this is going to be this is a best of 3 bracket rounds. Yeah, I think Morton. I think there's no debate that. Wow. So, whoa, Ash. Thanks, dude. Guys, we have a good friend of all of ours in the chat. A friend of yours, friend of mine, someone I appreciate a lot, who's the sponsor of this event, the CWA tournament. Clash with Ash in the chat. Everyone say hello. That's a huge donation. Thank you very much, buddy. Ash, always. Mwah. Love you too, man. Faust currently at top, and now we're going to a graveyard battle. So we're going to be away from the Sparky meta, I believe, in these BO3s, and back to a regular meta, which is graveyard. And it looks like Wampa playing my deck and Faust playing the other deck that I really hate. And in my opinion, having played this matchup a bunch, I think Faust has matchup, but I could be wrong. I don't like this matchup from Wanpa's perspective playing that deck. But, you know, who am I to say? Ash is the goat of content creators. You're probably right there, dude. I said it's hard to argue against that. Yeah, so let's see. Rich is the best, obviously. Oh, well, thank you very much. Have I seen the new BO5 Surge and Morton? I have not watched it yet. I should watch that, though. Top 4 go on. The top 8 are currently in the bracket, and the winner of that will go on to the actual tournament. Little sup chat from CWA. If you win the qualifier, you are into the group stage. You've qualified for the actual event. I think there's like 72 players and a bunch of group stages, and then you play a round robin in the group stage. Top from that, move on into the 32-person bracket. That's how Revel usually does things. I don't know if that's the exact format here, but if you win this qualifier, you are going to be up against the best of the best in the invitational players. Let's see. Yeah, Ash fouls off a stacked timetable. You're absolutely right. Let's see. Should I actually cast these things, or should I just keep talking to chat, guys? That's the big question. Let's see. Maybe I'll cast this thing. Wanpa so far getting some good damage. I didn't see the poison. I'm going to actually cast some of these matches maybe now, guys. How about that? Yeah, the thing that's annoying about facing this deck from Wanpa's perspective is trying to actually get something to tank across the bridge for that graveyard. It can be really, really obnoxious. Just because they can always reset you with the Tornado and a Baby Dragon, or Tornado and the Knight as well. There, Baby Dragon. Bar Barrel down. Yeah, I think this. I think Faust should win this. In my opinion, Vince, I'm not really good at saying who has the matchup advantage all the time. Like, it's not one of my great expertise. I've played this matchup a bunch from Wanpa's perspective, and I don't like this. I think that Faust has the matchup here, in my opinion, but I could be wrong. Interesting bomb tower there. Let's see. Do I think bomb tower needs a nerf? I don't know. That's an interesting question. That's a hard question to answer. I think the meta is very bomb tower friendly right now, is a better way to put it. Oh, is Wanpa playing the Barb Hut version? Oh, that would explain it. Yeah, because I play the bomb tower version, not the Barb Hut version. Wanpa knows he can't play the Barb Hut just because it'll slow him down way too much. All right, so Ice Wiz behind the Baby Dragon. This is interesting. Wampa's in a good spot right now. And Faust just gets stuck at the bridge. Baby Dragon outside, and there you go. See, he can push his way in with that Tornado. Not going to get a tank down for the graveyard, though. Although now that they've switched around, Skeletons all over the tower left-hand side, Poison down as well, and now here you go, Wanpa opposite direction. Barb Barrel is in, but with the Baby Dragon, Barb Barrel, and Ice Wiz, I think that should be enough to play defense on this left-hand side. And here we go, Wanpa going left-hand side as well, trying to play defense. Faust making a strong push here. Night Owl saying, sorry I'm late, how's the tournament going? It's going great now that you're here, and Faust taking game number 1 of that best of 3. Thank you very much for the dono too, man. Man, people are really coming in heavy. CWA coming in with 25 bucks. Night Owl, if you don't already sub the Night Owl, what are you doing? Go sub the Night Owl right now. Oh man, there's so many. There's so many fun games to look at. Let's go look at Mostema versus Beast. Let's check that out. Yeah, some of my favorite people in the YouTube community who I got to hang out with Ash, but both World Finals, Night Owl at the most recent one. Some really cool guys that I like to kick it with. Night Owl, better English caster than Koji. I will throw as much shade at my Venezuelan friend as I possibly can. Here we go. Beast cycling Mini P.E.K.K.A in the back. Mostema going into the same lane. Dark Prince right-hand side. A lot of people upset Mini P.E.K.K.A didn't get the hit with a nerf in this last update. We'll see if that lasts all the way through into May or not. Baby Dragon and guards will do plenty to distract the Inferno Dragon. Miner to the back, opposite side. Baby Dragon now pushing across. So it looks like we could be seeing lava in at least one direction, possibly both. Bomb Tower needs a range nerf, in your opinion. Very possible, Arun. And here we go. Lava Hound down for Beast. Snowball comes in for the reset. Does not push the Inferno into Inferno range because of the Goblins sneaking on through. A nicely timed poison from Mostema. Should clip a lot of that. And a good defensive Miner. Not going to do quite enough. I think that should get maybe one swing. No, it does stop it. Thelo, greetings from Germany, and good luck, Faust. Thelo, I will wish him good luck on your behalf now. I am completely impartial. But because you said good luck, I'll say good luck outside. Thank you very much for the €5. Really appreciate it. Man, you guys have been very supportive today. You agree with Morton that the nerf was too strong for Magic Archer. It's not live yet, though, right? Have we been able to test it yet? Here we go. Baby Dragon should get the guards out of the way. Snowball to reset the Inferno Dragon of Beast. Mostema switching us to this lane, knowing the right-hand battle he currently is behind us. It'll be hard to come back from. Absolutely love Koji and Manu casting, but what do you think they could do better? Nothing. They're Koji and Manu. They could just be themselves. I love watching them cast. I wish I spoke Spanish. I love watching them cast and I don't speak Spanish. How about that? Yeah, Jordan, I am at the moment completely on YouTube. Done with Twitch from a streaming perspective. We'll see what happens as time goes on. Here we go, Mini P.E.K.K.A right-hand side. Goblins do pick them up, but that Mini P.E.K.K.A should be enough to survive on the right-hand lane. Any way for Mostema to stop it? No, it's not. Mini P.E.K.K.A one shot in. Mini P.E.K.K.A gets a second shot in, and there you go, Beast with a ton on his tower, taking the game from Mostema. That's a huge one. That's a huge one. Having trouble keeping up with chat and with the games here. Let's go see if we can find Faust and Wampa. Here we go. Faust and Wampa. I don't know if this is game 2 or game 3. My guess is that this is game 2 from the looks of it. H, how's the recovery from surgery? Still recovering. Still have some pain in my core, but a lot better than I was. Thank you very much for asking. Really appreciate that. All right, so it's Miner Wall Breakers with Mega Knight left-hand side for Wampa. Faust going Miner Muskloon. And Miner to pick up the Miner, protecting the Musketeer. Look at that. Nice protection on his Musketeer, but Wampa sneaks one through. And now Balloon. Is that Balloon ahead or behind the Miner? It is behind the Miner. So the question is, can he get back around to something? Makes a bit more room. Balloon not going to connect, but death damage does get in. Here we go. Sudden death overtime. Faust taking the lead. Pretty healthy Muskie went opposite direction. Miner goes to the back, not to the Muskie. Bomb Tower up high to take care of those wall breakers. Needs to stop this Musketeer if he wants to have hopes in this long run, so he does. Faust in a good position here. Wampa trying to fight to stay alive. We do know Faust won one of the games. Balloon down for Faust. Miner goes in behind the Musketeer. Log takes care of business, and a prediction snowball comes in. GG, WP. Look at the way that Faust put that last sequence together. Miner in behind the Musk. Log wipes it out. Snowball comes in on the prediction on the minions. Beautiful. Mwah, mwah. Beautifully played by Faust. And that's one down. Let's see if anyone else is still live right now. Here we go. Mateja versus Clasher. Oh, nope, that one looks like it's over. I think that I'm not keeping up with the bands. I'm very sorry about that one. Here we go. Mostema and Beast. Is there a fantasy league for CRL East, says Mark Littlewood? I believe there is. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't know if you can do both that and the possible fantasy league for CRL West. I think you have to choose one way or the other. So, yeah, you know what? You're going to get a timeout there, bro. Let's put you in timeout. Thank you. I'm gonna try to focus on the matches, I think. I like talking to you guys, though. This is why I don't do a lot of streaming, because I'm like, I don't usually have chat up that much, because I'm like, let me focus on the action. I thought we were done with Sparky forever, but no, Mostema bringing Sparky back. The Italian. Italy had a good run in No-Tilt Worlds. I think they were one of the teams that really surprised people a lot. Mostema, Ace, Pasti. I'm forgetting somebody. I'll remember it. Goblin Giant Sparky, left-hand side. That's going to be a tower trade. And here we go. First minute away, 2 towers down. Let's see. What are things I should respond to in the chat? Oh, I'll let... Dude, if Ash and Night Owl are talking to you guys, then you don't need me to say things. Here we go. Nerf Wizard. Nerf Wizard. Wizard needs a rework, and I actually liked my idea for the Wizard rework. My idea for the Wizard rework was put it down to 4, but make it so that I pitched this in video on Clash with Ash's channel. CWA is there in the chat. You can go and check out his channel if you haven't done that before. We did a video breaking down our rework ideas, and my idea was to reduce the cost of Wizard, but give it a penalty so that when it hits something, the fire gives a haste effect to troops that it hits. So you get the same boom for less, but the negative is that those troops have a higher movement speed. Not a rage, but a higher movement speed. I thought that was kind of fun. What do you think in general? Is Hog EQ a high skill deck in comparison to other popular decks in the meta? I don't know. EQ is so matchup based. It's kind of hard to... It depends on what decks you're talking about. It's higher skilled than some decks, but it's like EQ is a really matchup based card. Not just if you have buildings. Like there are other decks that don't have buildings that EQ still can cycle quickly well against. All right, Lava Loon going left-hand lane. Mega Minion trying to protect, does not get on to the minions, instead follows the Sparky, and that's the raged up Sparky. Does not get a shot on the tower, though. And decent defense on both sides, but you see Beast coming out on top of this one. Miner to the back here. Mini P.E.K.K.A tries to protect to the front, not going to get it. Down to under 308 HP, and that's a couple big-time minion shots left-hand side. That's Fireball range here, so unless Mostema can get a Rage off and steal this one somehow, that's going to be it. Fireball gets in. Not quite enough time for the cycle. Beast gets it done in sudden death overtime. Hey, Rich, you can come to the mortar bait side. No. No, I am not. Beast wins 2-1. Let's take a look at some results here. Are there any other results overall? I don't see any other results here. So Beast wins 2-1 and moves on. Let's take a look at Mateja and Clasher Tim, who we'll see if Clasher Tim is still playing Ice Bow at this stage. No, he is not. I like this Hog Rider deck. This is a fun Hog Rider deck as far as it goes. Yeah, Wizard wreaks havoc in the 5,000 to 6,000 damage in that range. Yeah, but it's still not good. Like, it wreaks havoc because people also play off-meta decks that die to Wizard. But I don't think it's because it wreaks havoc there, an over-levered Wizard. Like, it does well there because it's over-leveled and people run off-meta decks that get clapped by Wizard. That's really what happens. Other than that, I think if you, like, Wizard's not that hard to beat. Raph says, yo, Rich, I have to say, I really love your Inside the Play. Such wonderful work. Oh, thank you. It's so much fun to do. I'm working on a new one about Jupiter King. Hopefully I'll have it out next week. Those are really hard to make, but I'm working on one about Jupiter King right now that I'm very excited about. CWA saying Inside the Play, best series on CR YouTube. You're going to make me blush, man. It's just so emotional, guys. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate that. It's a lot of fun to do, and it's worth the hard work. It's so interesting. And the Jupiter King one's going to be fun, I think. I just need to coordinate with him a little bit to get some answers to some of my questions. Double Giant Skelly down. Mateja really pushing. This is one of the popular ones, and the question is, will this Magic Archer nerf hurt this enough? I don't know about the Magic, because again, the actual range of the Magic Archer wasn't reduced. The targeting range was reduced. So I'm very curious to see if this leaves Magic Archer in a good spot or not. And that's going to be GG. Mateja taking Clasher Tim down. Anyone respond? Hold on. I'll come back in a second. Let me come and take a look at the chat. I don't know, how many more are we still? Let's see. More results. Titan wins 2-0. Beast wins 2-1. Wampa pieced out. I guess. Oh, yeah. Faust beat Wampa. Is that all the matchups for the moment? Clasher Tim has left. Mateja takes that win over Clasher Tim. So let's see. Mateja won. Titan won. Beast won. And I believe Faust won, right? Yeah, so there we go. That's going to be... Let me take a look at the initial... Yeah. Beast, Mateja. Where's the rest of these guys? Why is only some of them? Oh, okay. All right. Well, still waiting on that. We'll wait. I'm going to go ahead and throw back up my little thing right here. Hey, look, that's my channel right there. If you haven't yet, hit subscribe because there's a subscribe link. We're trying to raise enough subscribers so that my son can learn to read. He's only 20 months old. Still having a lot of trouble with certain letters like S. So, if you sub right now, S for sub, my son might learn the letter S. And it could all be because of you. So thank you very much. Let me go ahead and look at the chat here for a minute. I know I'm way behind on talking to your chat. Any advice to go beyond 5,300? Play a lot. Best card in the game currently, Ice Golem. It's always the best card in the game. Every other card is trash by comparison. Well, I do Mortar Bait? No. Buff Ram Rider? No. Wizard Wreaks Havoc? I already talked about that one. Is Heal Spirit broken? Probably. CRL Asia this weekend will tell us a whole lot about it. Or CRL East will tell us a whole lot about whether or not that card is actually broken or not. Ice Wiz needs a buff. My only issue with Ice Wiz and E-Wiz is that for legendaries, it's really annoying that they die, that level 12 Ice Wiz dies to a max Fireball. I think that level 12 Ice Wiz and E-Wiz should both be able to survive a Fireball by one shot. Because they're legendaries, like it's super duper annoying that they die like that. What's the best card currently? Yeah, I said Ice Wiz. Jupiter King played against Victor in semis. Beautiful gameplay. That's the game I'm going to do, dude. I'm going to do that first game from Jupiter King because that was basically the greatest game I've seen anybody play. Okay, so where's our next match? Where's the next one? Let me check the Discord real quick and see where the next match is. See if they're talking about it, what's happening. Let me tell Revel. Waiting on next matches. Let's see. Ice Wiz is great right now. Ice Wiz is great when it's even leveled, but when it's under leveled by one level, it's actually really annoying. Let's see. Rich, do you play ladder on your account? Yeah, my max is 63 something on my main. Inside the play of Surgical Almond Morton is the best analysis. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. That was the one I really enjoyed doing the most. Hot Shot, I'm going to time you out for being some sort of jerk. Peace. Someone responds. And wait, I did respond. How on earth do you do those great series? Night Owl. Editing trickery and a ton of time. A large amount of time. Let's see. Ice Wiz isn't weak. Again, I'm just talking about... Okay, so we're waiting... Oh, yes, we're still waiting for some more. If you play in control, it's very solid. You play on bridge spam, it won't work. Just depends how you play it. This guy is amazing. Which guy? You? Me? Let's see. Never buff Ram Rider. I will quit. Night Owl, I agree with you. Why is Royal Giant dead? Because no one has advanced a deck... Because a few reasons. Number one... Okay, this is actually a good question, Phage. Why is Royal Giant dead? Number one, no decks have advanced to actually update Royal Giant for the meta. So people are basically playing like one old Royal Giant, like they're playing RG Furnace, which hasn't been good since before CRL 2019. It was like the most played and worst deck in the spring season. Number two, Mini P.E.K.K.A is massive. Mini P.E.K.K.A is just, it's everywhere, and Mini P.E.K.K.A really hurts Royal Giant decks. Mini P.E.K.K.A being such a big part. There's so many tank killers that are central meta right now. So it kind of kills it. I'm curious to see. That's actually my theory. I think that when I first saw Heal Spirit, my thought is that it would give Royal Giant the biggest buff because of trying to win bridge battles. So I'm very curious to see if someone comes up with a good Heal Spirit Royal Giant deck, like a quick cycling Royal Giant deck that's based on winning bridge battles over the Heal Spirit. That's my thought process. That's what I think about Heal Spirit. Okay, cool. Next round, the semis. The semis should be starting here in just a moment. So we'll get that going here in just a second. They're just getting those games going. But yeah, I think Royal Giant just hasn't adapted to the meta. I think Heal Spirit could be what does it. Let's see. Other questions. Season Night Owl in chat starts to request buff Ram Rider. Oh yeah. You guys are just trying to razz my buddy Night Owl over there. RG is good. Let's see. Any advice on E-Golem? If not, hit me up. No, don't. My advice on E-Golem is don't play it. Remove Expo. I don't hate Expo. I just hate that the Expo like doesn't have much versatility in decks. But the concept of Expo I like. I was an off-meta Expo player for like 2 years. I like the concept of Expo. I just hate that it's like stuck in like 2 decks, basically. You said Ice Golem. Yeah, Ice Golem is the best card in the game. There's no other question. Yeah, I think that I think that Expo could go. They buffed Expo by 4%. I think that they could undo that by half, take it down by 2%. Like cut in half what that HP buff was, and that might be the key. Here we go. Faust versus Mateja. Let's get to it, boy. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel, please, so that my son can learn to read. Link in the chat right now. Here we go. Mateja, top of your screen. Faust at the bottom. Mateja looking like he's going to be running most likely some version of bait, and Faust could be playing some bridge spam, but who knows? And there you go. Looks like it's going to be bridge spam Magic Archer, and Mateja looking like he's running bait. If you like your Magic Archer, get it while it's hot. And no, Mateja, it's still a bait variant, I guess, because wall breakers do fit into the idea of bait to a certain degree. And there you go. Interesting here. And misses one of the goblins with that barrel. Still picks it up pretty nicely. Interesting deck here from Mateja. We'll see how this one fares in the long run against Faust, who is not running not running bridge spam, looks like. OKS, dude. Thank you very much, man. Loving the love. 6.8K this season. Nice work, dude. Oh, you were talking about, Rage becoming a spirit, maybe? We'll see what happens. And this is a golded out deck here from Faust. All right, let me just go to the... Is CRLE going to be online? Yes, it is. Frio, do you play ladder on your account? Yep, I'm a 6.3K player. That's my max. CRL East is online. Here is a guide to CRL East rosters that I just did with my friend Andrew Guy, who's my co-host on CRL West, and Koji-san, one of the Spanish casters for CRL West. So if you want to learn more about the CRL East rosters, that link will take you to that information. So it is Ram Rider for Faust. Maybe Faust seeing that Night Owl's in the chat and said, hey, let me try to trigger him a little bit. And look at Mateja. I'm wondering if that last card is a spell or if that last card is Mega Knight, maybe. This might be like a weird version of the little Chen deck, right? I guess Royal Giant would make it more little Chen-y. Could be a Royal Giant in there, too. But I'm wondering if he's running a no-spell deck. It's a very distinctive possibility at this point. Cody's a crazy person, and I dig it. OKS, yes, you're absolutely right. Do I think Elixir Golem's viability would change if Battle Healer was nerfed or removed? Yeah, I think that Elixir Golem and Battle Healer are, like, tied at the hip. But look at this, Battle Healer. Look, you can see Battle Healer in other decks. You don't see Elixir Golem without Battle Healer, though. Can I join the tournament? Not anymore. But check this out. I'm looking at my Twitter, where I just posted a tweet from Revel. There are, I believe, 5 or 6 more qualifiers for the CWA Cup currently happening. 1 more today, 3 tomorrow, and 2 the day after. So if you haven't qualified yet, you still have many chances to qualify for this great tournament where you can play against pro players, have a chance at part of the $1,000 prize pool. So yeah, go to that Twitter. I linked a tweet from Revel, which should have all the information for the remaining qualifiers so that you can get a chance at glory and a little bit of cash. Here we go. Ram Rider goes straight to Le Goblin Cage. And then it is Mega Knight. So really interesting. Mateja running a no-spell double wall breaker Goblin Barrel deck. This is fascinating. And so far, Faust has some answers, but we'll see if he can hold on as long as he needs to. Faust does have the ability to create direct damage on tower, whereas Mateja does not have the same ability. But look at this. Mega Knight's going to stop that Ram Rider pretty consistently. The Ram Rider still connects, though. That is so frustrating for Mateja. And there you go. Mega Knight leaps second cannon cart down. Faust now starting to put a little bit of mojo here at the bridge, but High Bats going to stop that cannon cart right there at the river. Final minute of sudden death overtime. Faust in the lead. Mateja has to find some way to break through no direct damage spells unless you count the Goblin Barrel, which I don't. So we'll see if he can figure anything out. Magic Archer does not connect, but does not matter. Ram Rider gets in. Faust takes game number 1. Mateja made it interesting. Very, very fun deck choice. And game number 1 going to the young German star, who I think is one of the semi-pros who made the biggest splash in the last year, and Mateja banning Magic Archer. Let's check in on our other semi-final right now. Beast and Titan, and ooh, this is a close one. Final 2 minutes of gameplay, and it's going to be that Sparky Rage deck up against, oh, nice Tornado Poison. Will it be enough? And it isn't. Beast gets it done. Oh, that was an offensive poison, not a defensive poison. There you go. Nice Tornado to get that win. Beast sneaks it through there in those last moments. So here we go. Game number 1 in the books. Beast taking out Titan, and Faust beating Mateja, waiting up on game number 2. Mateja banning Magic Archer in the last one. Here we go. Mateja getting the request in. Faust is such a beast, he would have swept Team Italy. Maybe. We don't know. We'll never know now. So where does CRL West happen every year? Usually it typically films in Los Angeles. And Titan banning NATO after that one. Yeah, I would guess after what that NATO did to him. Faust wins 100% even though he has Cage and Mega Knight. There we go. Let's take a look at Game 2, Mateja and Faust. Let's check it out. I prefer your style, though, Rich. So much knowledge to share on both pro community info and decks and events. Well, I'm glad you like me, dude. I like me, too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who you were saying you prefer me to, though. So whoever you prefer me to, they're better. That's what I'll say. Faust, top of your screen, Mateja bottom, and it looks like Mateja might be going back to the same thing again. We could have a complete exact rematch, and yeah, Mateja not liking what he's seeing. Same thing again. Do I think impending Skelly Barrel rework will make it viable? It's just a buff. I don't think it's a full-on rework. And I'm curious to see if Skelly Barrel moves away from just the Mega Knight Skelly Barrel deck. What I'm very curious to see is if there's a Lava Skelly Barrel deck. If you might see like a Lava Loon, but with Skelly Barrel in for Balloon because it moves faster now. That's what I'm curious about. I could be wrong on that one. Lava Skelly Barrel clone seems like a possibility as well. But, you know, this is just me theory crafting in my brain as we're talking about it. Cannon Cart connects left-hand side, and there you go. Bandit has to get picked up right-hand side. A ton of damage left-hand lane. Mateja has to give the nod there. A little behind on Elixir, but does have about an Elixir and a half on the board right now. Spear Goblins don't quite retake the lead, but put things very close. So here we go. Faust up by about an Elixir and a half at the moment, maybe almost 2. As we reach the midway point of regulation time, it's the German on top of your screen cycling Battle Healer to the left-hand lane. And look at this, Battle Healer Ram Rider with the Royal Delivery. And it's interesting, the Royal Delivery has kind of been overshadowed by this introduction, by this reworking of Heal Spell into Heal Spirit. People kind of forgetting about Royal Delivery right now. Not talking about it much. Didn't make as big of a splash as maybe the Heal Spirit has. We'll see once the Heal Spirit goes live. I'm wondering, what we don't know yet is when Heal Spirit will be active in CRL East. Will it be banned for the first week or two, or will it be active fairly quickly? So we'll find out more about that, of course. Mega Knight gets a big-time leap. This is what Mateja wants to try to pull off. He goes to the back here. Royal Delivery takes care of those goblins fairly easily, but Mateja does get the lead courtesy of the Dart Goblin. So now it's an interesting question. Faust taking the Bar Barrel out, putting in the Royal Delivery. Now has to really try to get on that Goblin Barrel directly rather than, you know, have a little bit more leeway with the roll of that barrel. Ram Rider, nice lightning for the Ram Rider. Mega Knight gets in, does stop the big charge, but does not stop a full-on connection. And there you go. Left-hand lane does get the connection. Battle Healer on the right-hand side. Mega Knight making the beeline for the left-hand tower. Cannon Cart will easily stop that with the Baby Dragon in tow. Baby Dragon does not stick with the Mega Knight, so Bats will go down left-hand side, right-hand side. Couple goblins sneak on through. 544 right-hand lane as we go into sudden death overtime. Dark Goblin doing a little bit of cleanup work here. And with that Bandit dash, I don't know if he has a way. He has to get his... this is going to be challenging now. Goblin Cage now out of cycle for Mateja, so he has to stop the next Ram Rider with a Mega Knight. But check that out. Mega Knight not in cycle. Take a look at this. Beautiful lightning. Brawler gets picked up, but the Princess does her job. Mateja evening things up. Look at that. There we go. That was a whole lot of fun. That was a lot of fun, and I'm digging this match right now between Faust and Mateja. Basically same situation back and forth. We'll see what Faust comes out with the ban. Let's go ahead and check out Beast and Titan now. Into sudden death overtime, and they are in for a fight on the right-hand side. Titan duo with the lead, 487 on the right-hand tower of Beast, who's running Royal Hogs with Mini P.E.K.K.A. up against this interesting deck with the Heal Spirit. And look at that. Heal Spirit going to keep that Mini P.E.K.K.A. on a little bit longer. Titan duo. Hog Rider, Heal Spirit. And look at that. Magic Archer does not line up because of those skeletons and does not get any damage on tower. Huge for Beast in that moment. It's now Hog Rider in the pocket up against the Royal Hogs. Hog Rider gets one shot. Heal Spirit goes the wrong way. Heal Spirit, you traitor. Heal Spirit totally leaves Titan in the dark. Oh my word, a traitor's Heal Spirit runs away, does not go with the Hog Rider. That Hog Rider could have stolen the game instead. The Heal Spirit gets distracted like a puppy seeing a butterfly, and next thing you know, Titan falls in game number 2. Beast with a clean 2-0 sweep, and now we're going to move on to the game number 3 of our other game. Man, what a brutal, brutal end there for Titan. Let's see. Royal Delivery is balanced, in my opinion. Night Owl, I'm a huge fan. Everyone should be a huge fan. By the way, if you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel because you're here. You know what I'm saying, bro? Give me a little sub action. 1 sec, bro. Need 1 minute. Okay, well, let's go ahead and throw up my little... Hi, that's my channel. This is me. I'm Rich Slaton. Who am I? I cast for Clash Royale League West. Also other things like what you're watching right now. Also other things like the World Golf Tour and something new and exciting coming maybe next week. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I do commentary on things. Also, I'm a stand-up comic for like 12 years. If you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see I have like 1 video I still have up because I took a bunch of them down. But yeah, I also do that, which is pretty fun, at the world-famous Comedy Store in Hollywood, California, where I worked as a door guy for 4 years. And yeah, that's pretty much all. Oh yeah, I'm a dad. I'm a disc golf player. I'm a bad break dancer. Never learned how, so I'm pretty bad at it. Good cook. That's a lot of things about me. Here we go. Let's see. Rich, next turn is 7 Eastern time, right? I think so. I don't know. I have no idea what time. Here we go. Boom. Game number 3 of Matea and Faust. Faust bottom of your screen, Matea top of your screen. Very excited. Marko Sopic. So Beast is from Croatia, right? Much like Mirko Krokop. Filopovic. Who drew that? Who did draw that? I think it might have been a man named Ed Greer. You guys go to Ed Greer on Twitter. Who's my favorite comedian? That's a hard question. I don't really have a favorite of all time. I mean, maybe Doug Stanhope would probably be my favorite of all time, or maybe most influential. Make me a PB&J. Too hard there, Crimson. Sorry. Yeah, Ed Greer drew that. Ed Greer, who's excellent with the pencils and papers. All right, so it's going to look like it's going to be Minor Muskaloon with Bomb Tower. Bomb Tower placed in the perfect spot to pull the Ram Rider. And look at that, log to create a little bit more room, keeping that Ram Rider from taking that tower down. But the EQ comes in. Nice kite from Faust with the Ice Golem. Seeing the EQ come in, doing a good job of keeping that Mega Knight off tower. And Matea has to go a little tip of the hat there. Faust. When Faust is playing at his best, he is definitely a top-tier player. When Faust is like really dialed in, he's a guy who I think really has a professional career in his future. And you just saw that right there. Perfect sequence. The log was probably the, you think about the Ice Golem being the key there. The log was the key in that sequence, keeping the Bomb Tower long enough to make the Mega Knight come that way, not let the EQ slice it open, and then finish the kite off with the Ice Golem. Very, very nice play. Ice Golem, you saw that, by the way? Ice Golem OP, best card in the game. Change the Fire Spirits to Fire Golem. That's what I say. Bomb Tower should come down. But Bomb Tower comes down low and late, and the log cannot retarget. So Ram Rider does charge up at the end, get a dash on the left-hand side, and here we go. 1874 to 1926 as we enter double elixir time. And there you go, Ice Golem followed by the balloon, and look at that. EUAs will easily clean all that up. This is going to be a little bit challenging on the defensive side for Faust. Going to have to do a little bit of dancing here. I thought Matea might push a bit more there, decides not to, so Faust actually defends it fairly easily. Mega Knight takes care of the Miner, and now Faust cycling his Ice Golem. You see him cycling the Ice Golem a little bit high here, wanting to make sure he meets the Mega Knight early enough. Notice how he gets that Ice Golem in front of both the Bomb Tower and the Musketeer. Snowball helps reset to get another Bomb Tower down. Faust playing this deck beautifully right now. Here we go. Only about 39 HP separating these two players as we move into sudden death overtime. Mega Knight aggressive at the bridge. Faust goes with the kite to the right-hand side. Ice Golem picking up both the Bandit and the Mega Knight. Look at the Miner to the middle there. Beautiful sequence with the Miner to the middle and a snowball as well. Mwah! What Faust is doing with the kite work in the middle is exactly what you need to be doing. Beautiful, beautiful play by the Germans, setting up Musketeer in the back. Matea putting the pressure on Ram Rider with the EQ. Has a good chance of trying to break all the way through, at least get one shot on tower. Nice work from the Skeletons and the Musketeer. Matea, again, has to give it up. Well played. Ice Golem gets just in front of the Musketeer, and here we go. Final 90 seconds of sudden death overtime. Matea and Faust putting on an amazing match, and Faust really with some flashy plays so far. Defensive Miner picking up the Mega Knight and a snowball there to give a little bit more room to that Miner and burn off the Inferno Dragon. Inferno Dragon not going to get much done, cycling the log left-hand side, and here we are in a spell cycle range as we go towards triple elixir. It is Matea just slightly ahead at the moment. Musketeer cycled in the back towards the Ewiz, but the Ewiz, nice work with the Ice Golem to not give it a shot on tower. Here we go. Miner goes in all the way to the back, keeps the Inferno Dragon stuck at the back, but unfortunately for Faust, that Ram Rider going to keep that balloon from going anywhere. Log cycle right now should get balloon death damage. No! It stops outside of range, so suddenly things starting to still very tight at the moment. Musketeer to the left-hand side, second Inferno Dragon down for Matea. Balloon high, Miner not being used to try to get on anything else, just going to for the tower damage, but picked up very well. You saw a nice cycle of the Bandit by Matea on the top, picks up the Miner, and here we go, final 25 seconds. Faust has to get on tower, or this will be Matea's game. This would be a big win for Matea, and there you go. Look at that. Miner to the outside, snowball in for Faust, and just like that, Faust now has taken the lead. Brilliant play with 13 seconds left. EQ comes down. Oh my word, this is going to get so crazy close. Snowball in. Miner does not turn. Does Faust have any way to pick up on the Ram Rider? 664 left-hand side, and there you have it, Faust. Wow. Mwah. Mwah. Prost. What else? Guten Tag. What other German words can you say? Volkswagen. Wow. Unbelievable play by Faust. That was gorgeous. Great game from both of these guys. Great game from both of them. Absolutely. Faust. The Ice Golem work was absolutely beautiful. The snowball work was fantastic. The Miner work was just next level. That was, yeah. That was, exactly. General Jones says, spectacular. That was spectacular. That's why I love casting this game. Whew, that was fire. Whew, that was fire. Guys. Yeah, God mode. God mode. That was so cool. That was, I wish my son was, I would have yelled more, but my child is asleep, like right there. There's like a wall here and then a sleeping child. Whoo, that was sick. Whoo, that was a lot of fun. Oh my gosh. That was, look, okay. If that was the best Miner Muskaloon play you can remember seeing, put some ones in the chat right now. If that's the best Miner Muskaloon play you can remember seeing, throw some ones in the chat right now, because that's the best Miner Muskaloon I can remember off the top of my head that I've seen. That was just next level. So throw that in the chat if that's what if you're feeling me on that one, because oh my word, that was fire. Here we go. I'm so pumped. Finals. I believe this is a BO5, by the way, so let's get it going. Beast top of your screen. Faust at the bottom. Ooh. Yeah, get those ones in the chat, son. And if you haven't yet, sub to my channel because, you know, my son needs to learn how to read. Here we go, Beast. Maybe going back to Lava Hound. Faust with some more Ram Rider, maybe. And that Poison's going to get some good value. Battle Healer not within range to keep that Magic Archer alive. And Cannon Cart, another card that recently got a little bit of love that has not been getting big headlines. No, Stuart Brown, he's good. He has learning tapes that he listens to in his sleep, and I can program them. It's like a digital learning platform that makes him learn things while he's sleeping. Don't you know about sleep tapes, bro? Jeez. Ram Rider, right-hand lane into the Inferno Dragon. Beast looking like he's going to be running Lava Miner with Mini P.E.K.K.A. Fireball, very nice. You know, one thing about Faust that he's good at, and it didn't pay off there entirely, one thing he's good at is his risk-reward management. And that's one of the things that makes makes a good Clash Royale player versus a great Clash Royale player, is good at understanding of risk-reward management. Some players go for the big move at bad times. Some players go for the big move at good times. And that's what Faust does. He goes for the big move at the good times. Something that IMJP is really good at and has gotten better at over time, too. You know, IMJP is a big risk-reward guy. I would say that Faust might be in some ways kind of similar. But the micro we just saw in that last game was, mwah. Ewiz behind the cannon cart. Cannon cart, wow, look at that. Gets a little bit of love from the battle healer. Moves into tower range. Beast cannot believe it. That was massive. Faust roaring into the lead with that little, just extra bit of healing. On the left-hand side, Ram Rider now will easily stop the Inferno Dragon from any sort of threat. Battle healer in front. Fireball to reset and does get a connection. Faust just pouring it on. Night Owl in the chat right now, melting down, losing his mind. You can't see he's not commenting. That's because he's in so many conniption fits that he actually cannot make words on the keyboard because he's so upset by this Ram Rider play. Here we go, Bandit left-hand side. Not going to get on tower. Nice pickup there by Beast. And that's a tough one there, trying to decide with that miner whether to go within the dash range or not. He probably expected that to be not a dash onto the miner. Still works out nicely on the defensive side. Ram Rider goes right into the Mini P.E.K.K.A. and does not connect. So now Baby Dragon, Mini P.E.K.K.A., Inferno Dragon going opposite direction. Beast has not had a great opportunity to mount any real offense here in this game. He's been on the back foot the entire time. Miner now goes right to the Ewiz. Cannon cart picked up on the right-hand side by the guards, and here we go. No opportunity. Ram Rider, again, 2 Inferno Dragons trying to stop that Ram Rider snowball will help, but it looks like it's going to be waiting until triple elixir. If Beast can hold off until triple, maybe, just maybe, he can mount a real significant offense, but that's going to be a tall order the entire way through. He does have the snowball, he does have the Mini P.E.K.K.A., but the cannon cart's the one that's really been a confusing issue. That second phase of the cannon cart can be so frustrating. Here we go, Miner to the back, slowing the cannon cart down, and look at this, Faust going aggressive right-hand lane, getting the bandit down, and the guards in the middle pick up nicely and do the same thing with the cannon cart as well. So very nicely played guards from Beast. Smart heads-up move. Poison now trying to get the Magic Archer off the board, and it will. Ram Rider with the Ewiz in front. Ewiz going to stop the Inferno Dragon, but take a look at this. Snowball Mini P.E.K.K.A. keeping the Ram Rider out of it. Here we go, final minute. This is the place where Beast can win this matchup, but it's going to be really hard for him, especially with that cannon cart. And there you go, Battle here keeping cannon cart alive, but cannon cart just outside of range of that tower. Left-hand side, Mini P.E.K.K.A. down. Miner playing defense. Cannot get miners on tower, and oh my word, there's a pile of troops. 2 Electro Wizards. Battle healer goes down. Cannon cart still alive. If that cannon cart connects, that's going to be all over, folks. Doing everything you can to keep the cannon cart off the tower. Ram Rider as well. Ram Rider does not get a connection. What a snowball. What a snowball indeed, but cannon cart connects. That's GG. Well played. Faust taking game number 1. Man, Beast did everything he could to stay in that game. Could not mount even a lick of offense. And I got to say, first hands off to Beast for some really great defense there, but the pressure from Faust was nasty. Let's look at those decks, and yes, it was Lava Miner. Never got a Lava Hound down the entire way through. Brutal, brutal, brutal. So there you go. You know what? I'm wondering. I'm going to see if I can give you guys a little bit of a treat here. Let's see something real quick. I'm going to see if I can do this. I don't know if I can. I'm going to try. I thought this was best of 5 for the final. I guess it's not. Okay. Well, I thought the final was best of 5. I guess it's best of 3. Oh, Andy Brown, thank you very much. Thank you very much, dude. I really appreciate. Not going to lie, Rich, you make games so exciting. Well, thank you, man. I think Faust made that exciting. Man, I thought this was a best of 5. That's disappointing. Do I think Minor Wallbreaker is high skill in comparison to other decks in the meta? No, I do not. I think people know how to play it now. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, Faust is a monster. I really thought this was going to be a best of 5. Yeah, of course I want more subs, dude. Sub me, bro. Who do I think the best player is? It's probably me. I'm probably the best. I saw that in chat. Here you go. Sub me. All I want is more subs, man. Okay, both players taking their time. I'm going to go here and do this. I'm going to go here and do this. I'm going to see if I can do that. I'm going to see if I can do... is that going to work? Let's see if this works. Close that. Oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong page. That's why. That's why that doesn't exist. Let's do this. Bam. And then we go here. All right. Well, because both players are just kind of watching, I have time to do something really cool, and we'll see if I can make it work. Let's do that. Let's go to here. Let me just take a look at this. See if I can get this to work. This would be super cool if I did. Boom, 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 boom. And then we're going to go there. And then we're going to go... we're going to go ahead and make that bigger here. We're going to make this... get rid of that. Make this a little bigger like this. Boom. Hey, look at that. It's a bomb tower. Or it's a barb hut. There we go. Now we got something. And kaboom. All right, we got this going on. Nice. We'll see if I can throw that in there at the end. And now, we're playing Clash Royale, from what I've been told. And it looks like it's going to be Graveyard Barb Hut against Lava Hound. And these guys have waited pretty late. And Minor Mini P.E.K.K.A left-hand side, Knight to pick up the Mini P.E.K.K.A. A little sneaky move there by Faust on the left-hand side. And a nice reset from Beast with that Tornado. And that's what's annoying about this deck, right? Like, this Ice Wiz NATO deck in particular. This combination used to be all about Ice Wiz NATO Tombstone, Ice Wiz NATO Baby Dragon, Ice Wiz NATO Barb Hut, Ice Wiz NATO Knight. So many ways to reset a push when it's in trouble. Just when you think you're about to do a ton of tower damage, suddenly the Ice Wiz NATO reset kind of ruins your entire day. Here we go. Graveyard does get damage on the right-hand side. High defensive poison from Beast to deal with that. And take a look at the NATO pulling everything into the poison range, but that Mini P.E.K.K.A sneaking away. I don't know if Beast has a way to stop it. Knight comes in on bottom of everything, so he does get the pick up there. And here we go. Nice sequence by Beast. Behind, though, Faust continues to be super nasty. Any news on the no-tilt league? Nothing yet, but there's going to be a lot more no-tilt coming your way. That's what's up, son. Here we go. A Lava Hound right-hand side, Inferno Dragon behind. Ice Wiz slowing all of that down, poison down offensively from Faust. Ice Wiz will survive. Here we go. Look at one Barbarian gets all the way left-hand side, and Beast just goes hard with the Graveyard Poison on the left. Can he get the full reset to the Barb Hut? And he does. Very good sequence for Beast, but still a lot of defense to play. And that's going to be, I think, tower down on the right-hand side. Yep, no way to reset that Inferno. There you have it. Faust taking the win. Very, very well played. The dude's just really good at Clash Royale. It's kind of crazy. That was... Let me see if I can get this. I'm trying to see if I had a little... I may only be updated in 1 minute. Come on, let me update, man. Let me update, man. I'm trying to update something. I guess that's the end. I thought we were doing a best of 5. I'm kind of sad, but look at that. Faust qualifies. And if you give me a minute here... this is so anticlimactic. It's so anticlimactic now. I had it all set up. It was all good to go. And now it's nothing. Man, I really wanted that to be a best of 5. Didn't you guys want to see a best of 5 of that? I mean, the way Faust was playing, you could play a best of 100, and I feel like he would win. Beast is a great player, but I believe that that's... Yeah. Yeah. That's Beast. Yeah, that's who Faust just did that to, by the way. In case you were curious about, like, who Faust was playing against, that's the level of player Faust just played like that against. So, do as you will. Come on, give me my update, man. I'm trying to do something to bring you guys a little cool something. Faust in the CWA Cup. Yeah. Yeah. Well, he deserves it. He's really good at Clash Royale. Come on, let me do this. Let me update this thing. Yeah, that really should be a BO5. I don't know why that wasn't a B. I thought there were BO5s in other clans, so I don't know why that wasn't a BO5. But, you know, is what it is. I'm trying to get you guys something a little cool here, a little extra thing. But the update schedule is not working correctly for it. I can update it in 32 seconds. Oigevault. Yeah, there's a lot more here. If you go to my Twitter, I'll link it, and I linked Revel's Revel's tweet, I retweeted it, has a schedule of all the qualifiers, what channels they're on. We'll be posting more information on these a bunch. This is not your last chance to qualify. There's another one happening right now, I believe, on Mad Raiders channel, maybe. And then there are 3 more tomorrow and 2 more the day after. So the day after, there are going to be 2 more as well here at Downton. So yeah, plenty of chances for you to qualify and get into the mix. I don't know who all the qualifiers are yet. Oh, come on, I updated it. Oh, let me update. Let me see. Can I get this now? Can I get this now? Come on, man. Give me the darn thing. Come on. Come on. This is so not even worth it. This is literally the most not worth it thing I'm trying to do. But I want to do it because now I've committed to it. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Reloading. And boom, here we go. If you wanted to see some stats for that matchup, courtesy of our friends at Stats Royale, there you go. There are the stats. That's what I was trying to do this whole time, was give you guys some stats from Stats Royale, because I have that insider access to bring you dope stats. Let's see. Nice of you not to join in. Enrich other players until you can actually have a chance. Oh, what do you mean? I would have helped other players. If I joined in, there would have been like 10 to 15 free wins to go around. Yeah. So guys, on my Twitter, I retweeted Revel's tweet. Go ahead, check him out. You can get all the info on, yeah, Yosoi Rick, I think, is on right now. That's what it is. I think you're right. Yosoi Rick. So yeah, you can go check all that out there. Isn't this cool that I got some stats up there that took me like an hour to get up there, bro? So there you have it. Yeah, let's go take a look at our winner, Faust. Currently 65th in the world, 8,200 trophies. That's crazy. Look at those badges. Look at those badges. Those are some badges, dude. Ash, thank you very much, dude. Next one, English Saturday by Mix of Chaos. Oh, cool. I didn't know there was another English one. Awesome. Very excited to see that. Did they leak 36 Elixir? Yeah, they leaked a ton of Elixir. Here, I'll go back and I'll show you that one more time. They leaked a ton of Elixir because they were sitting there staring at each other for the first, 20 minutes. So, yeah, they leaked a lot of Elixir. There you go. That's the stats. But you don't need those stats right now. What you need right now is to say hello. There's Faust. That's your winner, Faust. Moving on, he will be in the CWA Cup, and honestly, a very deserving player to be in the CWA Cup. Look at those badges. Of course, what he's done with Germany, what he's done in OCL, what he's done in CCS. Faust is a legit player, so very nice work there. Guys, if you haven't yet, one last call to action, as they say. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm doing a bunch of fun stuff, doing this, Clash Royale esports news, Inside the Plays, some Pro v Pro type stuff, a bunch of Clash Royale. It's all Clash Royale esports related content. So if you enjoy Clash Royale from a competitive standpoint, come hang out on my channel. A bunch of more stuff that way. That's going to be it for this. If you guys have any questions you want to ask me, well, before I dip out, I'm happy to answer a couple of questions. But that's going to be it for all the real important stuff for the day. Probably not in the stream here either in the next minute or next 10 minutes, depending on if people actually want to talk to me anymore. Otherwise, if you want to get more action, you go to Yosoi Rick's channel and try to qualify one more time. And of course, more qualifiers coming up. I think that's going to be it. I see no more questions in the chat, so I guess it's time for us to say goodbye. I care about you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thanks for being a part of my life. Thank you so much specifically for helping my son learn to read. Because of your subscriptions, he actually has learned letters all the way up to K, which is pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. So we have to get a few more letters in there to help him actually be able to read words and stuff. But up to K? Up to K? Come on. That's pretty darn good. So thank you. Be safe. Be well. I'll see you back here. And thanks for hanging out. I'm Rich Slaton, and I will see you next time.